Late Night Grin. Also, what does that name mean?
Once upon a time, folks, on this very program, we used to talk about professional wrestling. We kind of went away from that over the years because it felt, frankly, immoral to continue with such a venture. And over time, we have found great comfort in doing everything but talking about wrestling on a wrestling podcast. We watch wrestling. We talk loosely about tweets about wrestling, things of that nature. However, this week we do the unthinkable. We are fearless, we are brave, we are courageous, and we will talk professional wrestling tonight, live on the Late Night Grin. We did this a couple years back in the olden days, and we're going to try our best to do it again tonight. You are looking at our official selection committee here tonight. We are set to build an all-star squad, piece by piece, step by step. I'm nervous. I hope you are too. Expert panel, as always. Buster, how are you this evening?
I'm good. I think, not to start the show on a controversial or a confrontational note, if you will, I think you being the first person to say the word immoral on this show is
that
immoral.
was bullshit. Yeah,
that was just fucked up.
Kind of upset.
I just wanted to put the injustice out there. But I am doing good. A little less good after that, but I'm good.
Yeah, that's actually my bad. That's like someone doing the Stinger Splash on Revolution 24, and that's like
exactly.
Should we start again?
Fuck it, go.
Good.
Actually, you know what we could do? Tope, go in the YouTube editor. It should adjust after 6 to 7 hours. Do that, right? Because otherwise it was good, wasn't it, that intro?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good. Novi, right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Hard at work editing the vid before this, so that was a task. It was longer than I'd anticipated. And before this broadcast, I declared that I'm ready to pod everywhere. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to pod everywhere.
Yeah.
What video do you have?
He said it in the vid, bro.
What vid?
Sorry, guys. What's going on here? What's going on here?
Well,
there was some controversy surrounding an edited vid recently, and that's all I'm saying. I don't know if anyone's going to get that, but I get it. So.
Kaden Lee, how are you?
I'm not involved in any edited videos. Just I do not have limited immunity. I'm doing good today. I just got
sorry.
Just give this guy an inch and he takes a mile, doesn't he? Jesus.
I just got home from work. I have a kitten who very much wants to play since I have been gone for 7 hours. So if you see me holding up a laser throughout the show, mind your business.
A laser?
For his cat, which is actually abusive, but I won't say anything.
Okay,
don't tell him.
It's actually harmful to them.
I won't say anything. All right, Bobby, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's nice to be back. It's been a busy week, a lot of shows, a lot going on. Infinite Possibilities is very good. Go check that out. Grin Grappler Shelton Benjamin is very good. Go check that out. And good to be here. I like doing wrestling talk every couple of years.
Yeah, me too. Let's just get this out of the way. He said, look, I'll pay my money. I'll take the bullet for the team here. Bob, who's your pick for most immoral for the team? Bob?
I think it has to be the man that I used to call the immoral Hulk Hogan.
Yes, you used to. No longer.
No.
Are you retiring that out of respect, or are you just simply moving on entirely?
You have to change it to I used to. It's not as good. And, the thing is, he's not going to show up anywhere now. So
he's not. All right, I didn't consider that. Sorry, my bad. All right. Thank you, Jake. I think, Bob, there's still some mileage there, but I appreciate you're a classy guy. There probably is. Thank you, Jake. Also, Jay's a new member. I want to stress, so YouTube's a real piece of shit. I presumed I would be updated when we got new members because sometimes it does this, like it did for Jay here. Thank you, Jay. Apparently it just doesn't do that sometimes. So this new banner at the bottom here, there are names who are missed entirely and like became members of the Grin Gold tier a month ago and have never been listed here. That's my bad. I apologize. So your name should be here now if you're on the Grin Gold tier, which is the tier that we really never advertise because, I mean, Jesus, we have some shame. But it's there for the Grinners that want to, go that extra mile. And so we're very, very thankful for their support and Jay's support for that matter. A new member here. In July 2025, almost a year into the LNG Gold gimmick.
So you're
goodness.
next month, right?
Yeah. I think we're probably almost to the day, right? We're very close.
Joe, you know what that means? The 1 year anniversary of LNG Gold.
Yeah.
It's the 1 year that you made potentially the worst mistake of your career.
Definitely the worst mistake.
That's a long list.
Yeah, you were on Fightful.
Caden Lee is that's going to warrant a celebration stream of some ilk, right?
I guess.
A celebration of Caden Lee, the life and times of Caden Lee.
We should do we can do like the funeral roast.
I'm not doing that.
There was this is all I'm going to say about
it. Inchcliffe is available.
I tuned into SmackDown tonight to watch Roxanne and Alexa, and obviously I knew they were going to do a Hogan tribute, and we don't even need to get into that because I mean they were obviously going to do it, right? That's fine, whatever. And so they're doing this Hogan tribute, and Paul starts narrating, and I immediately just pop huge, just like because he's kind of doing like Marvel voice, which is kind of how he just talks now in general, I think. And he does this thing. He talks about Hulk Hogan, and he goes, "But first," or he says before that or something, and he goes, "He was Terry," and I lost my shit. Dude. He was Terry was one of the funniest quotes. Like it was just popped me so much. It was like a Contrarian Alex bit.
The exact date is August 26th, by the way. I'm sure you knew that, but
there you go. Yeah, so for me, we're exactly a month out. My goodness. Yeah. So yeah, I do want to quickly talk about that because that was quite happening. Bob, did you catch this on SmackDown? This Alexa Roxanne thing?
I just saw a screen cap of it. I was watching Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay, hang on. Hold the phone. Okay. Let's start there. Start there and work backwards. This is big. Bob, talk us through it. Happy Gilmore 2. Within reason, police your opinion if necessary. Go for it.
I actually had a hell of a time with it. Like, maybe watching it in my house instead of in a theater somewhere. Maybe if I spent money to watch it, I wouldn't have been as happy. But I thought it's really fun. It's cameos. I actually think MJF's genuinely quite good.
Yeah. Well, I agree there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun time, man.
Yeah. So, I think there's one other member of the panel that's had a look at the film thus far.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering if, without naming that member of the panel, if they could possibly perhaps give their opinion in a way that is policed and is respectful to the friends of the program. Yeah. Caden Lee, now's your opportunity. Go for it.
So I had a few hours. I didn't work till 3 today. So I was like, you know what? Let me pop on this flick. It was like 11 a.m. I got my Dutch Bros, pulled up the Netflix on my phone, cat in hand, and he was cuddled up with me, man. Leave me alone.
Cat in hand.
You could have. We say a phrase on this. We say a phrase on this platform.
It does sound vulgar. It does sound vulgar.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was hanging out with Mox, and I get like 15 minutes through this movie, and I go, I haven't laughed yet. I get like maybe 20, 25 minutes into the movie, and I go, I am not spending my precious time before work watching this.
Wow.
I do not. I have not seen enough to say it was bad. However, there was nothing that wanted me to go back to watch it.
Okay.
I probably will, but
on this note, I have to say, Caden Lee, his letterbox has become legitimately one of the highlights of my life. So, like, he went to Fantastic Four last night, and obviously no spoilers or anything, brand new.
Mhm.
And he's he's fucking. I messaged him, or one of us messaged him. Did you like it? And he goes, it was quite good. It seemed. He then blamed the guy next to him for like ruining his experience, and I thought he didn't really like it that much. Went on Letterboxd 4.5, just waiting for me. 4.5. Like he'd rated that movie before he'd seen it. Like it was locked in.
He actually did that in the DMs.
He
Said,
did. He predicted his rating.
I'll probably be like a 4.5, maybe 5 on it.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, all right.
So my experience with that film, for the LNG Gold members, they'll be aware of this. We did a show on, when was that, Wednesday night, right after Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Grindication. It was like 3 a.m. for me. We went to about 5, did a post show, so got there at 6 after I uploaded the audio and everything. And my friend and I, we were going at 8:30 a.m. was the showing that we had this picture. And he was so scared about there being like a bunch of kids. And I was like, dude, this is going to be the most perverse cinema audience you've ever spent time with. Like the absolute just lunatics. And I'm not saying this to bury them. Like we're this for wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We turn the corner. There is a crowd gathered. Every single one of them on their own with a Marvel shirt on. There was not one group of people. Just solo viewers. And here's the funny part. It's 8:30. They haven't opened the cinema. They haven't opened it. The woman is standing to collect tickets, waiting for them to open it, and just staring at a crowd of people that are just blankly, with a great deal of intimidation, staring holes through her, just desperate to get in there to see Fantastic Four. And also, when we got in, it was clear that the film had been playing since 8:30, which is incredible because it wasn't open. They hadn't opened the door.
What the fuck?
Spectacular stuff. Yeah, like when I walked in at 8:40, it was like the movie trailers were on, you know? So they'd been playing the whole time. Anyway, so that was fun. It was a good film. Here's what I was getting to before we got into this. So I'm watching SmackDown. They do a... Am I glitching like crazy or what? What the fuck's going on here?
A little bit, yeah.
Bro,
Your camera's just being funny.
all of you are glitching for me. It's horrifying on my end. Like, you can't imagine what it looks like for me. Because it's settled now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of like
good.
Freddy Faz there for a second, but
Huh?
Or.
He
What
called
do I
you
look like?
Fazbear.
Freddy
You call me a
Faz.
fat fuck?
You ever heard of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, but he called me a fat fuck, didn't he? All right. So anyway, what was I talking about? SmackDown. I keep trying to get on SmackDown, Bob. Help me. So I was watching I was watching the show. He was Terry, and then Logan Paul came out, and I was like, God, this is aggressive. This is a lot. So I turned it down, and then Alexa and Roxanne started wrestling, and it was an innocuous match. You know what I'm saying? It was a TV match. It was just a match to get to SummerSlam. Finish was cute, where, you know, she saved Charlotte and all that good stuff. So I was just watching it. That's all right. Suddenly, Alexa emerges from the dust with a crimson mask, but she had this. Her nose was bleeding, but she also had 2 just like lines of blood on the side of her face, like it was the start of a sort of emerging horror scene. So obviously, I just explode with laughter. You know, with respect and love. Obviously, I hope everything's okay. I'm pretty sure she just had a bloody nose, but it was just a very funny visual. And as a true pro, she immediately got the one shot, you know, and fucking stared down the camera with all this blood in her face. So I'm texting Montel, and we both were like, this was extraordinarily funny because it just happened out of nowhere on her own move. Then they go backstage, and somehow she is now sporting like a Terry Funk. She's just covered in blood. I was like, good God, man, this really is professional wrestling. They spread that shit. They said, let's get some fucking TV out of this. It was quite the deal, Bobby. And there is increasing evidence, and people are asking for it. We may have to do the first ever Grin Grappler sequel. What do you think, Bob?
I think we're going to have to, man. Alexa's more powerful than ever. She's about to win the tag titles again.
More powerful than ever.
Yeah.
Act 4. It was a cool visual, though. It did pop me. I don't know if you guys saw the segment, but it weirdly worked entirely in their favor because Charlotte was like, yeah, it's fine. You know, shit happens. Sorry about your nose. It was very well done. Nonetheless, I saw Tyler in the chat mention this, and so I do need to say this because I'd forgotten. I'm pretty sure this is Manny the Hooper's bit, this show, but I'd forgotten that. And also, Manny the Hooper couldn't be on this show as he doesn't watch wrestling anymore.
Right.
But he will be on one of the SummerSlam shows next week, so we'll let it play out. Okay, folks, tonight's program. Hell of a house. Before I get into that, Bobby has got some great advice for you if you're enjoying this riveting banter so far. Bob, take it away.
Yeah, if you're having a good time so far, you go ahead and smash that like button. First time, so it's an odd number. We're good. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13,
Good-
15,
good
17,
pause.
19. Onward.
Yeah, good pause there. Very good. So the way this is going to work, folks, we're going to build a roster. Now, if we do this in good time, which we might, we're going to do a variation and do under 30 grapplers. Under 30 years old, that is, not just 29 wrestlers.
Yeah.
If we do that in good time, we'll do the same game in which we can only, use one wrestler from each nationality, which could be very quirky, I feel, very fun. But I don't know if we're going to get that point. We'll see. We'll see how we go. You are part of our committee here, folks. Please get involved throughout. The way this is going to work is I'm going to name a wrestling role, and from the entire wrestling world, if we could have anyone for that role, we will decide we'll work through the candidates, we'll talk pros and cons, we will settle on a name. It may get heated at times, it may get contentious. There are a lot of concerns in the camp that Kaden Lee is going to be an issue at times. We're going to be completely frank about that. Mm-hmm. He's already looking slightly threatening. But that is the idea here tonight. Jumanji Hunter, all in, locked in. Gifts, 5 LNG Gold memberships. If you got one of these, please thank Jumanji Hunter. Very, very thankful for the support. Appreciate you, as well as, again, I want to stress because I missed them. Thank you, Jumanji Hunter. These wonderful names at the bottom of the screen. All right. How nervous are we right now, boys? Because I'm terrified. I got to be honest, I'm terrified. Kaden Lee's looking at me very
Not in my
intimidated.
stomach.
I think I may go into cardiac arrest.
You got a big Bob Pop there. Big Bob Pop. All right. Folks, let's lock in. Would you like to start? Because all of the roles that we're going to go through here, we're going to be doing them for the men and the women. That's very important to stress that. Should we start with the women? Should we start with the dudes? What do you guys think? Or should we go role by role? It's up to
I was
you.
going to say, let's go roll by roll and do
Yeah,
both.
let's get that way.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's do it. Okay. Let's start at the top. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with the top babyface of our promotion, the lead protagonist, the hero, the ace, all of those good things. Probably the most difficult role in wrestling, we're being honest, right? I think if you have a Frau in your game, it will be revealed as the top babyface. We have a lot of things to factor in. We have many names to work through. Kaden Lee. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be your final answer, it's just your gut feeling right now.
Yeah.
We're starting tomorrow. Who's our top babyface? Go for it.
My gut feeling is to go with the man I named my kitten after, John Moxley.
A John Moxley shout, which surprises me. I'm going to be honest, it surprised me. But that's the power of Kaden Lee, a dangerous man. Wait, I didn't. Hang on a second. Hold the phone.
No, he didn't. No, I had him on my lap, and
wait. Let me say it because we have to. This is broadcast.
Audio.
Remember.
Yeah, fair audio.
Tyler said, "I'm a few minutes behind." But how did no one react to Caden's cat just smacking him and running off? Caden?
So,
is that whenever you were holding him?
Yeah, so I was holding him,
that.
and he put his paw on. He likes to put his paw on my face.
Yeah.
So he put his paw on my face, and then was kind of ready to be put down. After he did that, so I was like, okay, and I put him down.
Whoa, dude!
Wait, what? Dude?
He's so young.
Okay,
You just got him, dude. The fuck?
Okay.
Put down.
Okay.
That's a fucking shoes cat. That's crazy.
All right. So, thank you, Tyler. You gave us that. Is this on you? You gave us that moment. John Moxley, immediately on the board. Let's talk about John Moxley. Now, in fairness to Kaden Lee, you could argue the only reason he is not this guy for AEW anymore is because he's done it, and it's kind of like been there, done that. Hard to argue with his resume in that regard. I mean, he steered the ship for AEW through some very turbulent times. Great promo, pretty reliable guy in big matches too. But I'm not sure it passes the smell test. Buster, what do you think?
Yeah, I see him as more like he excels better as a heel, I think. and even as like a tweener, I think he's better than he is as a straightforward babyface.
Yep.
But he still is a good babyface. He's very good at like.
He's a good candidate, no question.
He's a good candidate. I think as world champion, selling, big fights, that kind of thing, and treating someone as like a big threat in terms of like the opposite role. I think he's good, but not. I don't think he's like. He wouldn't be my first guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder too if we're thinking about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a slight element of overexposure in terms
For
of
sure.
if you were starting tomorrow, would he be the call to strike, Bobby? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, he's been around so long and, he doesn't really ever go away, let you miss him. I think he's a good candidate, like you guys said, but I do kind of prefer him more leaning towards the heel role and, it's tweener, like Buster said. But he's definitely a good choice. I don't think he's going to win, but he's definitely up there.
Kaden Lee, what would be your argument? I'm intrigued.
Look, I think Moxley, that 2020 to 2022 run.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, to be honest.
Yeah. Bro was fine that whole time, and then as soon as he started talking, started parting his hair. And
The
here he is.
The 2020 to 2022 run where he had to steer AEW through COVID as they were a new company. He then had to take over during CM Punk's absence and get them back on the ship as AEW was really going through their big, while COVID was turbulent, they still had most of their talent and they had like a good base to run out of. But when the company really was was trying to figure out, okay, what do we do now that everything's kind of just completely gone downhill, he did a great job of helping him. And while I understand the arguments about being a tweener or as a heel, he's also very good, but his consistent best work in AEW, I think, was that era when he was the ace, when he was the babyface. He's still a great heel, but yeah, when you just look at when you think about what his best stuff was, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a fair call. I don't know if Mox. This is probably not fair. Mox does do a lot of media for AEW.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's who. I don't know if he likes being the sort of flag bearer in that way so much as he likes to kind of let his actions and his work
in that
speak for
aspect.
itself.
The personality is not all there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He likes to be the wrestler.
He's got personality, but it's not
that personality. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's different.
Different.
He
Novi,
definitely
what do
has
you think?
personality, though.
Oh,
He'll do media, and I we've seen him do media over the years, of course, but he is a guy who he's going to let his matches talk. He's going to let his promo segments talk. He's going to want you to bite in on the actual pro wrestling stuff. And I think you do need that extra element outside of that to really connect with an audience, to be the pick here, I would say.
Tend to agree. Buster, who'd be your pick?
I mean, quite frankly, I'm going to steal from my friend Novi over here because I know he's going to say the same thing. I'm going to say Hangman.
A lot of Hangman talk in the chat. Go for it, Buster. Explain why.
I think personality-wise, it's there. Age-wise, it's there more than I think almost any other candidate in the industry right now. Also, he's hot as fuck. He's the ladies are gonna love him. The LGBTQIA plus community is gonna love him. But in just traditional wrestling sense, he has a way of being the badass ass-kicking babyface that can come to save the day kind of thing. More than I think there are some other candidates in that aspect, but I think he is the most convincing of them all. And also character-wise, he's got some depth to him that not a lot of other people have. I would say the only competition he has in that sense is maybe Sami Zayn. I love Sami, but age-wise, I think Hangman is Hangman just takes him out, in my opinion.
Novi, I'm pretty sure on the same page, right? I was definitely on the same page, the same Hangman Adam page, if you will, Joe. I got that one. I think Hangman's just very proven over the last 5-6 years. Even while he wasn't central to the promotion, he felt central to the promotion. The audience clearly saw him in that way. They clearly wanted him to be in that spot. and that never really changed. Even when like he was getting kind of pushed to the side as champion, people still talk about that and kind of look at that negatively and stuff. You know, even a guy like CM Punk, people still decided, no, you've not done wrong. You know, you've done wrong by Hangman Page. Hangman Page is our guy. He's AEW. I think when you have a proven character like that, you have a proven guy who's just, I mean, just seems kind of like a chill dude, to be honest with you, which is, you know, this is pretty good quality if you're trying to be the face of a promotion, you know? Yeah, so I'd really, it comes down to him being proven more than anything else.
Here's my issue. Proven as a top talent, yes. Proven as a great talent, yes. Proven as a money promo, yes. Proven as a great worker, yes. The resume as the guy is very thin. Now, here's the thing with that. That doesn't mean we can't pick him.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean we can't pick him. The easy counter to that would be, well, he hasn't, you know, he was the world champion at a time where they chose to prioritize Punk, and how did that turn out for them? You could easily say, with creative backing, we're about to see what he can do as a top guy, right? His story is unfinished in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But he's never really been the guy, ever. Ever. And that scares me a little bit when we've got the whole world to choose from. That scares me.
My question is,
yes, mate.
to flip the roles a little bit, would you pick Sami Zayn?
No.
Okay.
I think Sami Zayn is a superb talent. I think there's a lot of miles on the clock. And, yeah.
I would also say that he's also not proven as a top
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
The guy who has, and this is going to be controversial, we got to do it. These are the two candidates, let's be honest. There's two real options here for me. Hangman Page is one of them. We established him. The other is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a guy who I think if you're watching this, you're aware. My opinions on his matches, are up. It changes a lot. Sometimes I think he's really good. Sometimes I think he's just scatterbrained. He drives me nuts. His promos can overly extend for theatrics, no question. But I think his resume is unbelievable. I mean, they booed The Rock in support of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel as much a slam dunk right now to me as he would have a year ago, to be honest.
Right.
But then, you know, if we're going to cut Hangman some slack for the way creative's done him, it's like, bro, they had him fucking, you know, the Travis Scott finish was outrageous. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe he went for that finish.
Did you hear they had a falling out with
They're
Travis
worth it
Scott?
for everyone, so that's good.
Yeah, right, exactly. I was there and like, I was laughing hysterically they had him do the I won't hit him. I couldn't believe they did that to him. I couldn't believe he went for it.
Horrible.
But I just feel like Cody, he's proven his willingness to play this role, you know? He's proven his ability to play this role. The way he represents the company generally is very good. I know obviously there's some, you know, missteps in that, but he also does a lot of it. There's going to be. They're to me the top two candidates. You know, Cody's older, but I don't think Cody is like, you know, at the end of his career by any means, to be honest. For me, it's Hangman or Cody. Bobby, where you standing on this?
Yeah, I was going to say Cody, but those are also the only two choices. Probably worth deliberating further as we get into it. Cody is a little older, but I also think he's been around long enough, and he's been around the right people where he's going to be able to kind of evolve as he gets older and make it work for him. So he's got that going for him. A little bit of overexposure there too. I mean, obviously he's been kind of the focal point for 3 years now, but like.
Yep.
I think it is tough. I would probably lean Hangman, even though he's a little more unproven. But, thinking back to the Omega feud and then kind of the run to this Mox thing, like Cody's had moments like that too, don't get me wrong, but that was special stuff, man, especially the Omega one.
There is a sense too that, and, you know, if you're getting out of the wrestling game here, there is a sense that Hangman, with the right spotlight, can really, I do think he can cross over. I don't know Hangman Page, but the presentation of him on television is that of something that I think non-wrestling fans would find appealing. Again, the thing that's challenging there is that's guesswork on our part, right? We don't know that. I do think if this was real life and we actually were doing this tomorrow, I think we would probably try it. We would think we'd back ourselves to make that happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I kind of worry about because at some point, even though they're the top babyface, they're not going to be the champion in this scenario. At some point, you have to consider that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hangman's significantly better at not being a champion than Cody is.
He's had a lot of experience here, right? He did a great job of staying in the game. I mean, Jesus, some of that stuff, it got Finn for a while there, dude. Like,
yeah. I think back to like pre-Revolution and like the time he spent away. Like things were getting a little dicey with Hangman, and he still was like, everyone was asking, "Where's Hangman?"
This may just be interjecting too much personal opinion into it, but I also just think Cody's not as interesting, to be honest. Like Hangman struggling is way more interesting than Cody struggling, and I'm tired of seeing Hangman struggle, but it's more interesting than watching Cody struggle.
You and I are on the same page with that, but there is clearly something to Cody Rhodes that captures the imagination of their wider audience. Clearly, now it wasn't the case. In AEW, I think his babyface act quickly kind of went in circles. But I've been to house shows, headed by him. I saw him work with Shinsuke on top. I saw him work with with Solo on top and with Finn Balor on top. I saw 3 house shows across Europe with him as the main event. He got an astonishing reaction. Like, honestly, the best reaction I've ever seen a top babyface get for that company. Like, I've been to house shows with all of those guys from this last 15 years, He got an incredible reaction. Now, you can say the counter to that would be he has a different kind of audience, and if you put Hangman in front of those fans, they would like him just as much. We don't know that again, right? That's what's kind of hard about it. My gut feeling is that Cody is probably the sort of statistically the correct choice, but I'm going to go with the majority here because I prefer Hangman's work. And if I was a bigger fan of Cody's the actual work he produces, I would fight a lot harder in his corner. And I think Jack makes a good point in the chat, literally just to the words out of my mouth. I do think it's also fair to say, not every promotion is going to be WWE, and I don't know if he's a good fit for which is a weird thing to say, right, to knock him with. But we do have evidence it got really fucking weird in AEW, which
very weird.
I'm not even saying it should be held against him. It's just weird, isn't it? It's just hard to kind of weigh up. So I think the best point Buster made, we all made like a bunch of different points about Hangman's credibility for this role. His age is huge, man.
Yeah.
It's huge. He's got main event experience, but he's also young enough and fresh enough. He hasn't really wrestled any matches by the standards we talk about historically.
Right. Yep.
And then we're going with Hangman. Is everyone okay with that? Kaden Lee, are you okay with that?
I would lean out of those two. I would lean Cody just for like what you had brought up of mainly just it's Hangman as the top like ace. He hasn't been able to do it long enough, so I have reservations about being able to do that for a sustained period of time. And Cody's like what I've seen, like I personally like I haven't really liked Cody for a little bit at this point, but I've been to the shows, I've seen it online, I know how sustained that is with the majority of the crowd. So that's the only reason that I would lean Cody, but I don't really have a problem.
Bob, you had Hangman, right? You said?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So, Hangman Adam Page, I think, is, it's not a surprising starting point, but I'm glad we talked it through.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other names that you think are worth a mention in this category before we move forward? Because we kind of all settled on, like,
those
that
two
top
being
two.
the one.
Yeah.
Some people in the chat were saying Ospreay. Ospreay's he's got a lot of miles, brother. It's just kind of at the end of the day. I think I like his promos a lot. I'm not so sure. It's just I worry about that stuff too. I worry about his body holding up as the champion. Most of all, bring it back to that again because I think that's the real crux of his argument.
His body would be the concern. I think. Yeah.
He'll have good matches, but like how long can he have them at that top level?
Yeah.
It's you never know. You never know.
I wouldn't. I will say I wouldn't for anyone saying that Will is unproven as the guy. I don't think that's fair. That's accurate because I think he was the top gaijin at a point in New Japan and was pretty popular.
Yeah, but Okada was there.
I wasn't really.
I get what you're saying though. He's not like a guy who was plucked from obscurity or anything. I get what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. I think I worry about him physically. I think someone mentioned Swerve. I think Swerve's a heel, to be honest.
Yeah, Swerve's a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good babyface, but like every quality he has is like better as a heel.
And I'd struggle to find a category that I'd have him over Hangman on too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I think Hangman's a better promo and a better worker. So it's like I
think Hangman's cooler, even though Swerve is cool as fuck, but I think Hangman's cooler.
Yeah. Okay. Hangman Page. Pretty calm start.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look.
I did give Brad the finger, but I
Yeah.
was only goofing.
I do want to note this because Pillar mentioned Goto. So I should have said this is my fault. This generally is going to veer towards like we're starting a promotion in America tomorrow because if we don't like limit ourselves in that way, you can just go in every which direction, can't you? You just like
Kenny Omega.
maybe it should be Hechicero, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Right.
I just, for the sake of this, now that doesn't mean, like, there are categories here where I think there absolutely could be international talents that pop up. Like, I actually would expect them to. But it just, like, top babyface, you're probably not going to pick, you know, Kaito Kiyomiya right now, right? You know what I'm saying? So, that's
Almost
it's
ever,
just-
really, no matter the
Right.
context. But
Okay, let's look to the women's division. I think we're going to have I honestly think there are two. I think it's a very similar situation, actually. I think there's a top name from both of the big two,
Yeah.
and it's a matter of weighing those two up and figuring out which one prevails. Bobby, top babyface, women's division. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley. You know, reactions, age, match quality. I guess the drawback, she does get injured. That's not necessarily her fault, though. I don't know how much we're gonna weigh that, because the injuries that have happened have been kind of freak things. But yeah, man, she gets bigger reactions than really any of the dudes. She gets Roman level reactions now. It's kind of crazy, honestly. And I think she's 26, 27. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There are actually other names here that I'm kind of
yeah, I was
There's
surprised.
a-
I
there's
don't
a
know.
Yeah, there's
more.
like multiple.
Yeah,
there's actually
than I
more for
thought.
this than the other one, which is
Yeah.
for sure.
not surprising, really. And there's
my
actually two clear ones on both sides.
I think there's like
More than that, actually.
yeah, there's a lot.
Fuck, man. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley is Bob O'Neill's pick out the gate here. This is, you know, an interesting one. I think, popularity-wise, I think she's the one seed with a bullet. What I think's exciting about Rhea Ripley, if you're booking her, is it feels like she's the top babyface, and she's at about 25% usage in terms of like character depth, actual like what are her real notable programs, really, right? Like this EO thing's now starting to become a real thing, and obviously she had the live thing, but I think she's been very limited in that way, and I think you could do a lot more with her. I think her biggest strong suit, you know, as Bobby mentioned, her age is like, wow, right? Like in theory, you got a long time ahead of you in terms of her being a top star for your company. Match is good. You know, I think she would benefit from more reps. At times, she looks a little bit like she has to shake rust off in the middle of the matches, but I think on a big stage, you trust her to deliver. Weakness, probably the promo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not a great promo.
Yeah.
But I think her physical charisma and her crossover appeal probably outweigh those as a candidate. Lads, what do we think? Novi, Rhea Ripley? Good shout. What do you reckon?
Definitely. I mean, you mentioned the crossover appeal. I think a lot of the promo stuff can be covered up if you really wanted it to. I don't really think that's a big deal. When you're as big a star as she is, I think whatever she says, they'll get reactions. You know, you don't really have to worry about it too much. And she's young, like Bob said. You still have plenty of time to have her get better at that. I think she'll only get better at that as she ages. And I think with more and more matches, she would look a lot better too. I think she'd be the runaway candidate if she was working more. We just don't get to see it all the time. So that's kind of the big issue.
So, it's also like, what's interesting about this is, you know how Cody, he has like, he's obviously huge with the younger WWE fans and just the WWE fans in general. And we wonder about like, would he have that cool factor elsewhere? I don't think any of us have that question about Rhea, really, right? I think like Rhea would be like entirely fine.
Yeah, no.
Look at her. She's cool.
Any other pushback on Rhea Ripley before we head to another candidate? Because she's a very, very strong candidate, has to be said.
I Bob mentioned it. I think the biggest pushback that you have is the injury issues. I do think you have to at least consider that. While like, a lot of them have been some freak accidents, it's still there's still a lot that she's had in the last few years. And for someone who is as young as she is, you have to take that into consideration.
For sure.
Because if you're gonna push everything behind her, you ideally want her wrestling on a fairly consistent basis, or on TV on a consistent basis. That's my probably biggest issue. I also I do think you run into issues with the promos because I don't necessarily think she's the greatest babyface promo. That's where I think Rhea is.
Promos are a weak spot. No question.
Yeah, and I would lean more heel on Rhea. I think she's a better heel than a face.
It's an interesting point, and it's important to remember that, folks. We got top heel coming up, so these names may circle back around. Okay, vote for Rhea Ripley on the board. Buster, what are you thinking?
There's 3 names in my head right now: Willow, Tony, and Bianca. Other than Rhea, obviously.
Yeah. They're the big 4, and EO's the 5th. Let's be honest. This established it. Cards on the table.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that. In terms of AEW, for Willow and Tony, it's an interesting debate because Tony is like fucking mega over, obviously. Great promo.
Yeah.
Really good in the ring.
Yeah.
Can like get the crowd behind her pretty easily. I worry about when does the gimmick get old? You know what I mean? When does it become like a, man, she's still doing that, huh? So I lean towards Willow in terms of AEW. Bianca's just like fucking superhero, dude. Like,
she isn't she? She's like a comic book hero, yeah.
Cool as fuck. She connects with the kids like crazy.
Probably has the best look. Like,
yeah, look
hair
wise,
is so distinct.
It's iconic. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think she's. Oh, I would take Bianca. I think over Willow and Tony, to be honest. I think Bianca's probably who I'm going with. She's just like
my only reservation with Bianca, and this is not a critique. This is just an observation, a guess. I don't know. I could be completely off base. I don't know how many years Bianca's got ahead of her in the business.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's let me be clear. That isn't really a reason to discard her because that's just me guessing. You know.
Right.
As a talent, she ticks every box. I don't think she's, an incredible promo, but I do think she's a better promo than Rhea. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She is.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's just a gut feeling thing.
I will say though, I think promo wise, Belair is better as a heel.
I think both of these names could come up in the next category. But yeah,
if I were to poke holes in my own pick, I think that's one thing I would have.
God,
is that she could be a better heel.
Yeah, what a person to send to
I
represent your company. Jesus.
Right.
I said it on the draft too with Bianca, like the heel. Just quickly talking about the heel part. Like I don't. While I agree she's a better promo as a heel, I don't like using for this specific one. She has not been a heel in over 4 years now. Like she hasn't actually been a heel in quite a while.
But I think the fact that people are calling for it the whole time kind of
makes 5 years. She hasn't been a heel since NXT.
No, I agree. You remember we're focusing really on like the talent, right? Itself.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. I just don't want us to be limited based on like, obviously we have to limit ourselves when it comes to they have to be real tag teams and stuff. We can't just make teams. But I think stuff like that is kind of we'll be loose with it a little. But I get your point. We have a vote for Rhea Ripley. We have a vote for Bianca Belair. I will now throw my vote in, and there will now be 3 wrestlers on 1 vote. Give me Willow Nightingale. I think Willow Nightingale is a really strong promo and has been given about 10% as much mic time as she should. I think Willow is capable of having not just very good matches, great matches even. I think Willow is capable of having knockdown, drag out, bloodbaths.
Yeah.
I just think, with real promotional support, I think she could just be like transformative. I really do. I think she's the best babyface of the bunch. To be honest, I think comfortably so.
Yep.
I love her entire presentation and the way she just projects, like the way her image is. I love all of it. I think she's a wrestler that could easily cross over.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she's over in front of AEW fans that is a more cynical, more adult crowd, I think tells you what she would do in front of like a younger crowd. I mean, I think Willow Nightingale's the one. I felt that way for a long time. And she is the least, of the people we just named, of these 5 names, she has the thinnest resume as a top star. No question. I can't argue otherwise. She just doesn't have, the history in that role. But I have to go on my heart on this one and my gut feeling. I think I really truly believe if you got it right, she could change wrestling. I know that sounds insane, but I'm just calling it how I see it. That's the way I feel.
I don't think it's insane either. I think when you look at Willow Nightingale, there's not a single thing about her presentation, about the way she works, that screams anything other than the crowd should cheer her at all times, and she's want to beg for their cheers.
Incredible.
She is so good. And I think we have doubts about the other people that we named. I think there are doubts about, like, are they a true babyface? There is not a single doubt that Willow is a true babyface. The only issue with Willow, and you mentioned it, she just hasn't been given that support. The second we see it, the second AEW, if they were to get behind her, like maybe they have a Tony Storm, for example, give her even 50% of the live promo time that Tony's got. Not to, Tony's great as well, but give her 50% of that. I think is transcendent as well.
Dude, do you remember the Mercedes build, how good her promos were in that deal?
I was literally about to say that.
Her promo in front of the crowd during that build was everything, and they have not done it once since then.
She was like,
inexperienced.
I walked away a champion.
Yeah, it was my money, dude.
Yeah. So
she's 30. She's 31 years old, by the way. She's not old by any means.
Yeah.
She's still very young.
And she's been wrestling for long enough that she knows her game, and I'm going Willow. We got 3 wrestlers with 1 vote right now. I'm sure it's fine. Kaden
Add
Lee?
1 for Willow.
Oh, 2 votes for Willow Nightingale. Kaden Lee, what you thinking?
I go.
Yeah,
it's it's a rough one.
Sorry.
But no, I'd lean Bianca. I think for me the biggest issue that I have with Willow is just that you haven't seen the time of her to roll, and I think it is it's a risk that I don't necessarily think is a bad risk. I think it's actually a very good thing. There's not much. I think there's a lot of reward and not much not risking as much with that, but you are still you're basing it off something we haven't seen her in that position yet. So because of that, I lean towards Bianca. I've seen Bianca in that position. It's a lot more proven. She is an absolute superstar. And I think she is, I think if given all of the right tools, I think Bianca Belair would be more popular than Rhea Ripley is. It's that I don't think Bianca in the last few years has been able to do that. She's been not marketed the way that Rhea's been marketed. That's the thing is WWE has taken Rhea and marketed her incredibly well. Bianca never got that in the last few years.
I think
she got a hell of a shove, man.
She did.
For a little.
This is a little off topic.
For a little bit, yeah. But she is not in the last since WWE started hitting that boom. I don't think she has.
I think saying that Rhea Ripley's been marketed well is not true. However, that's not really the topic. So
yeah, I think that's more just the force of social media and people send clips and stuff.
Yeah.
I do get what Kaden's saying in that her bigger push was before they were to be heated up.
Yeah. Because they started heating up in late 2022, and the actual parts of that was summer 2023 was when they really started getting hot. That was when she lost her title.
Yeah, and you could argue the actual ways to market her WWE are never really going to latch on to, probably.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
there's a difference between a wrestling push and I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's what she has been she was pushed as she hasn't been pushed as much the last year or two, but she has not been They have marketed Rhea in ways that work to her strengths. I don't think they've done that with Bianca.
Okay, before we go any further, because we haven't got a choice clearly, there are no votes for Tony Storm right now. And I think that's more speaks to the strength of the other candidates. It has to be said. It has to be said. Io Sky. I mean,
Yes.
the best worker of the pack by a distance. Unbelievable physical charisma. Big show worker too. Someone who thrives under the spotlight of the major occasion. I'm not saying like it just feels like we have to just mention her, right? I mean,
Yeah,
good God,
I mean,
she's
yeah.
incredible.
For sure.
it's worth
Yeah.
bringing her up. I just think the other candidates have a better connection with the crowd.
Yeah, maybe. I
There's
don't know.
also
There's a little bit more
Eo-
potential with these
People
other
love
candidates.
EO though.
EO
do
is
love
my
I
it.
do, yeah.
My heart pick is EO.
I just
We
think
can
there's
have
more,
heart
there's,
If I
There's-
had more,
there's more potential with everyone else than there is EO
If,
right now.
Yeah.
I think.
if one, I will say, if one other person said EO, I would have put my heart and soul into EO. I just knew it was a losing battle, so I was like, I can't go that hard into the on EO when I got to save that passion for someone a little later.
I think
This-
EO Sky right now is at the peak of her popularity. I think all these other wrestlers that we talked about are not at all.
But why can't she get higher?
I just feel
agree
it.
with that.
It's a feeling thing. It's always possible that she get. I just feel like I think there's a little bit of a ceiling compared to everyone else. I just do. You know.
I don't know because to me,
I
she
really
isn't-
don't agree with that.
she hasn't
I
really
don't
done
know.
anything on the TV
I think-
this year, and she's fucking over monster. You know, she's huge. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna out of all the five, if you're gonna bring that up about anyone, it would be more Tony than anybody else.
I was more thinking of the other three less than Tony
Oh, okay.
in that.
Well,
feel that the votes, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look, here's the deal. We've got our votes in. This is really simple, and he loves this situation. This is what he lives for. Bob's got the deciding vote, isn't he? Because
I mean,
it's 2-2, isn't it?
I could very easily change my vote to Willow because I prefer her work.
I think. Look at Bob's face. Look how happy he is right now. He wants to
Okay.
take the vote. Bianca has 2 votes. Willow Nightingale has 2 votes. Bob, what are you thinking?
I feel like between those two, it might have to be Bianca just because she has proved it more. Willow's got the potential, but I think it's just, we went potential with Hangman. I don't think you can go potential. I think you have to go one proven one and one potential.
Bianca Belair is the top babyface. For those of you, because Bob's actual vote was Rhea Ripley, so don't send him any scathing DMs. That was his answer between those two names. Bianca Belair, our top babyface. You can't really argue with Bianca. I do feel like she may have been saved for this next category, but we'll cross that bridge here in mere moments. Before we do, this has been a hell of a time so far. We're one category. And Bob, has you got any advice for people that are enjoying the show?
Yeah, if you're having a good time, you go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't do it before, go ahead and do it now. If you did it before, you can still do it now, but you're going to have to do it at least one more time.
Indeed. Let's talk top heels. This is going to be our lead foil, our lead antagonist. At times, he's probably going to have to anchor the TV show. Yeah. I think this one is quite challenging, to be honest. We'll start with the women on this one. We'll kind of switch back and forth. I was going to vote Bianca here. And I think if you look at the other names, if you look at, like, Toni Storm's act has been way better since she turned babyface.
For sure, yeah.
Rhea
The fact that
Ripley,
it even started as a heel thing is so weird to me. But
it was
sorry.
bonkers, yeah. Rhea Ripley is just, I don't think you're ever going to get people to boo her.
No, not anymore.
Willow Nightingale is a babyface. To me, it then comes out of two names. I'm looking at Io Sky, who we must remember really climbed the card as a heel. Now, granted, look, she's going to get over. But if we're in a situation where Bianca Belair is our top babyface and Io Sky is our top heel, I'm pretty confident with that pairing. And I would like to have Io on my team. Because I want to stress this is important. The working babyface role, that isn't like a third main eventer. That's specifically for us to dedicate someone who's going to be a role player. That's the fun of this game. I think Io, as much as she's exciting and spectacular, she can easily be the top heel. I think Becky Lynch has got the most proven resume for the role. And then the third one that's more of a roll of the dice because she has got a very limited resume in the role. And I think currently... Oh, fuck. I can't do Athena, I'm afraid. I think it's got the third name's got to be Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
Athena is great. The Billy thing is, I don't think is a good TV fit.
Yeah,
I
I
felt
don't
that way
think
for a
it's,
while.
I would agree.
I think Io, Monet, Becky.
I think
that's the three candidates.
I think there's two other names. One of them I'd like to ask the panel to decide, mostly Brainbuster. Is Saria heel?
I mean,
Or is she more a little tweener? Because I can't tell. Like sometimes she's a heel in Stardom, but like
yeah, I mean, you can't really pick tweener, I guess, but
yeah,
in Stardom she is a heel. She's kind of like an invading force.
yeah,
It's kind of
right.
beast.
It's pretty sick. If she's heel, I
But
think
it's
she
also
deserves a
like-
mention, and I think Saya Kamatani deserves a mention as well
Mm-hmm.
for her work right now.
Calling Saria heel is like Blink is right. It's very weird. Like she's not.
Yeah, that's
She works the same, babyface or heel. She's just kind of an asshole where like she'll go into a promotion and be like, all these people fucking suck, brother. I'm gonna beat the shit out of them now. And she's just being a wrestler, I guess.
I'm not saying I'm not saying like either
You're
of
just
them are
naming
necessarily
them.
the picks, but they
Right,
deserve
yeah.
to get a
Yeah,
mention.
same
for
way
sure.
we did in the last category, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Show some love.
Because Saya definitely deserves love for what she's working with Stardom right now.
I
like,
think.
transcending that promotion.
Do you guys agree those are again? Everyone watching this knows I love Athena. I'm just being honest about why I say it's Mercedes, Becky, or Io.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's Mercedes.
I don't know, man.
I feel very strongly that it's Mercedes Monet.
Okay, let's go back to this the way we did it with the top baby faces. Let's work it through, okay? Mercedes is an incredible worker, and more than that, is an incredible heel worker, right? Incredible heel worker. I worry about the builds and the promos and the angles.
I did
That's
too,
where
very much so.
Becky's-
I
Yeah.
also just think like Mercedes as a heel is like it's weird. I'm not interested in Mercedes Monet in anything but like when she's wrestling.
Yeah. When you see like Mercedes will appear live, you don't go,
Yeah, you're like,
what's she
oh,
gonna
cool.
say?
I guess, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
nothing she says is really like intriguing, ever.
Yeah.
Until the fucking bell rings, I'm just kind of like whatever. And then even then, I'm not like booing her. I'm just like, she's doing moves really good.
Mhm. The problem is, and you do like kind of mention it. People do forget how bad Mercedes is at the builds because the matches are so good.
Yes.
Most of her builds in AEW have actually been pretty bad, and like not good TV. Like even I think a lot of people confuse the Statlander stuff specifically because there was 2 matches. Most of that stuff on TV like wasn't very
Yeah.
good, and it's mostly because of Mercedes, and that's like it's just a flaw in her game. Her matches are so fucking good. She has to be 3 here. Like her matches are that good, but I do think that Becky kind of clears her.
I was gonna say, I think
on
Becky's the
the
answer, to
promo
be
front.
honest.
Yeah.
Novi,
Especially with the
Novi,
work she's doing now.
my friends, my fellow young guns, Novi and Buster. Let me present something to you. Heel Mercedes Monet, top of her game, having great matches. And
What
look,
else?
Here's all we got to do. Get her away from Big Jen Pap.
All right,
No.
right.
Uh-uh.
Oh fuck, Bob, what do you think on this?
I think it's Becky.
Very confident, Bob.
Yeah,
answer.
I think pretty clearly, honestly. Like, you guys have laid out the concerns with Mercedes. I think Io is close, but I think, Becky has just kind of been in the spot more. Io has kind of only had it with Damage Control as a, like, true heel. I just think, the promos and segments, if you give Becky, something to work with, she's going to crush it.
My only concern with Becky, I don't know how like how hot Becky is as a commodity like generally now. I don't know how actively popular she still is. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously she's a legend, isn't she? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of thinking about her for that role, to be honest. Which is a weird one, but that's the way I was thinking about her.
That's fair. I mean, she was away for quite some time still, though. She's still kind of getting back in.
Yeah, and I don't think Mercedes would be a category she'd win necessarily. Either.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I just think I'm thinking of the stuff that she's doing to Lyra right now. I think that kind of even pushed her over the edge. Like I'm watching her have a great TV feud at the moment. It's like I haven't watched Mercedes do that in a minute. So
we taking Becky. Is that what we're doing here?
I think we're taking Becky.
Caden, lost stand.
I've lost the war. The only reservation, the biggest reservation I have with Becky is, well, I think she's doing good heel work now. You know, I haven't seen most of it, but like what I have seen, I've liked. I think she is significantly better as the top baby. I think she is like a very good top baby face.
I think
she is. I think she probably does better work as a heel. However,
I think her in ring is better.
Yeah, I think it's better. But also, but I think there's certain gravitas she brings whenever she's a face.
Yeah.
That vehemently disagree.
I think walking her in as the heel.
I think as a face, she's like tremendously annoying.
Okay.
Her theatrics are like better suited to being a heel.
I do, yeah.
All right. I think it's the right pick, guys.
I think
are we all comfortable with this?
I'm good with it.
Caden, you okay?
We could
silent treatment.
We could field from the chat if you want.
We were on a break.
Do you want to field from the chat, Joe? See if there's any names that people are bringing up.
Sure. I mean, I was really into
something like that, and then
I knew that was coming. I was really into the EO pitch, but I kind of had to, because she's just not really a heel, is she? I wanted to get EO on the team. All right, fine. Becky Lynch. You can't go wrong with Becky Lynch, can you? You can't go wrong.
No.
The man.
At least turn her face.
I mean,
big time Becks and things of that nature. All right. Here we go. Top heel among the fellas. This is really quite hard.
Yeah, I'm like perplexed.
I think there's a clear name, to be honest. I think there's a clear name. Novi, what are you thinking?
I don't necessarily have a clear name. I just think there's a lot of guys who are heels that I like, but would like them to be baby faces instead. And so I feel like it's wrong to pick them. You know, like I like Konosuke Takeshita.
He's a baby face.
But he's a baby face. I like 100%. Kyle Fletcher. He's probably a baby face too.
No, I don't know.
No, he is not.
He's a piece.
I don't know. And
I never want to cheer that ass.
I don't think he is.
He's awesome.
I don't think he is.
He is a piece of shit.
But it's one of those reservations. Just a little bit. I don't think he is either. But I just have a reservation a little bit.
I think you're like. I don't think you've ever been more wrong in your life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not saying. Whoa! You guys are accusing me of thinking he's better.
Guy.
I don't think that he's a better face at all. I think he's a great heel. I'm thinking experience, you know?
I think it's Gunter. Gunter is one of the only guys that gets like heat.
Yeah.
His matches are great. He's an underrated promo. I do have some questions still about Gunny as like a tippy top guy, and I think so do the tippy top guys. And I do wonder if and this is not really a reflection of him so much as it is the wrestling audience, but like I do wonder if he's a bit dry at times for the wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's him, I don't really know who else I'd pick.
I mean,
Swerve is there.
Definitely deserves a mention. But if we're talking guy who's experienced, who's done it a long time, who has that resume under his belt, has been a world champion. I mean, I'm immediately thinking of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I just am.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I just am.
Damn straight. That's my pick. I'm going with Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Joe. Look, Happy Gilmore 2. He's a movie star. He has crossover appeal.
Shouldn't he be the legend?
Major role. Look, he showed everyone his ass 5 minutes into the film.
Spoilers. What the fuck, bro? Jesus.
We talked about it in the interviews.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta ride with Maxwell Jacob on this.
Right.
One.
Let's actually do this now. This is what this show's all about. Let's just fucking let's think about this, okay? Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Gunter. What rules about this is you can bet your bottom dollar that both fellas would be deeply uncomfortable with the comparison. They would think they're clear by distance. Let's be honest. We know the deal.
Yeah.
We know the truth.
Yeah.
Max, I think, he's one of Gunter's kind of rare frailty that I mentioned a minute ago. Is I do think he can be a bit drier. And Max, I think, is anything but that, right? I think Max has already shown he can kind of be a real star and has an opportunity to be that. And I think he's already well on his way.
Mm-hmm.
I worry about Max's instincts at times.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes.
That's my biggest worry is the
Here's the thing about those instincts, Joe. Long time to develop them. He is 29 years old.
29 is crazy.
Gunther is 37.
I will say with Max.
Fuck, really?
I didn't know that. Wow, I thought he was 34.
No, he's old.
Saying that, though, Gunny should age very gracefully as a wrestler.
He really should.
He should. He's a little older.
Yeah.
I think Max, I've seen it with him in the last year or two. I've seen his instincts get better. And he is 29. You can let him grow a little bit into that role. And it has to go up. He's going. They will get better. That's a worry that I have. Obviously, that's the biggest worry. But I don't know.
I have a question for you, Joe. For you.
Yeah.
Does Gunther have a program as good as Max and CM Punk?
He's in WWE.
And that's a genuine question for me. I don't know. Does he have one that's as good as that? From on a pure individual performance level?
No, that's one of the best feuds of the decade. But I think Max. Here's the thing. Max does a lot of his creative, and with that has come hits and misses. But his stuff some of his stuff has worked. Like, dude, he booked a lot of that CM Punk feud. Now, did Punk tinker and adjust? Certainly, yeah, but he absolutely did. Remember the Wardlow stuff? That was all Max's pen, bro.
Yeah. People were calling for Wardlow to be the world champion.
Yes, they were. They actually were. So, and again, and this is, I promised we're actually talking about this here. I'm not doing the bit because I didn't bring him up to start with. Max, a 29-year-old with his resume, is a very, very appealing
psychotic
resume. He's done so much, He's worked on top at fucking Wembley Stadium. He worked at Mystico Arena, Mexico. Yeah. He's worked 60 minutes with Bryan Danielson. He's worked a dog collar match with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Like, that's a serious, serious resume. But he has times where he can be frustrating because I think he falls short of his own kind of potential at times with his content.
You can, but I think you chase those peaks.
I think
they're just so high you have to.
At his age, I think I'd rather go with one where there's going to be the peaks and valleys of an MJF where you can get those, like you're going to go through some rough patches, but you can have those incredible moments like a Punk feud. You could have a Danielson, like the Danielson feud is also very good. The way they built that one up. There's stuff I don't love in it, but it's still like Maxwell Jacob Freeman can do some incredible work. Whereas I think Gunther is good. I don't necessarily, from what I've seen in the last year and a half, I have not ever bought into him as the tippy top heel.
Yeah,
a good heel.
I do think there's
a very good heel, but not the heel.
I think what makes this an interesting comparison is I think Gunther is the far more steady choice, and his game is far more polished, and he knows exactly who he is as a wrestler and a character. Mm-hmm. I do think there's something to Caden's point about I don't know if the box office potential or peaks are nearly as close, to be honest. Now, I'm going to stick to my guns and go with the reliable hand, even though 37 does kind of spook me. Give me Gunther. But this is very interesting. Okay, Caden, you're going Max, right?
I'm going Max, yeah.
Novi, you got Max?
Of course I got Max.
Bobby?
Gunther.
Gunny or...
Not even a bit.
Very, very swift Gunther response from Bobby. What are you thinking, Bob?
The consistency is really a thing for me. Like, MJF, he does have those peaks, but, like, a lot of that stuff from 2023, 2024 was just so bad. And it's not all his fault. Like, a lot of other stuff happened there, but, like, it was brutal for a while there, man. And it just, you get the trade-off, obviously, where you get higher highs, but I think having a higher floor here is probably as important.
Okay.
Question. Do we start to consider stuff like this? Do we? Or do we just base
I don't think so. It's a good question. Thanks, because I should have done it earlier. the reason I don't want us to do that is because then I think we're matchmaking rather than looking at the talent for talent. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example,
Yeah, I
Becky
agree.
and Bianca's a story that's been told, but it would be unfair for Becky to not get that because we did the babyface one first, right? So, don't worry about it too much. I will say, for the sake of conversation, I think Gunther and Hangman would be fucking incredible. And we know that Hangman and Max has got, a great deal of value. We've seen that. It did a lot for both guys. It's 2-2, Buster. Split the difference.
Gunny.
Gunny. Yeah.
I think it's unfair to talk about his booking in the past year and a half because he's been being booked by. So, like, I think it's been, like, really bad, to be quite honest. Everything that they've done with Gunny. If you book him the right way, he is, like, I mean, listen, I know, like, stature-wise, not the same. He can be like a modern day Vader in terms of just an absolute fucking wrecking machine and being like truly intimidating in the ring, but in a different way. I think Gunny's like the head and shoulders answer, to be honest.
Yeah, I do struggle with the monster thing a bit in his current form.
I was gonna say fucking feed him some burgers.
I will say, Buff, I just think we're well past the point of him being the modern day Vader.
But
Wrong.
in fairness,
Not in my promotion.
The ring general thing works just as well, right? Where he's sort of a master wrestler.
To be clear, I more so meant monster in terms of like he so good.
Yeah.
That like he's like even if it's not a size thing, he's still like a mountain you have to climb.
Right. I mean, I think they're both good options. They're very different options.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Gunther. I think it's a very fair outcome. A couple names that, we mentioned Swerve.
Lance Archer.
I would struggle to put Swerve over those two names, but he's a good candidate. That one's interesting, Buster. Someone mentioned Cena. Cena's gone in 5 months, right? Big Rome, talent for talent, would have been on my team, but I just think Big Rome's not long for the... I mean, he might be long for the business, but that's doing 2 matches a year, So... Gunther, our top heel. All right, before we move on, Jumanji Hunter has gifted another 5,
2, 3, 4, 5
LNG Gold memberships. If you got one of those, please thank Jumanji. I think I saw Jack in the chat do that exact thing. So if you got one, please thank him. We certainly thank him. Appreciate you, mate. We very thankful for the support. We hope you're all enjoying this. I like doing this sometimes. Talking about wrestling's good. All right, let's talk working babyface. So this is not third main eventer, that's cheating. This is a wrestler that, if we're being honest, if they're ever going to win the world title, it will probably be as like a thank you run where you kind of go, good on you. This is someone who we are going to use to make everyone better, to provide action, excitement, someone that we turn to on a cold Tuesday night in Poughkeepsie and go, give us 20, please, God. Buster, your hand was raised.
Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe immediately pushed forward here as a candidate. Hard to argue with his energy. Prolific. Unbelievable wrestler, great promo, all that good stuff. Mark Briscoe on the board. We'll get a few other names and then we'll circle back. That's probably the best way to do this, right? So we don't go 8 hours. Bob, working babyface, what do you think?
Yeah, it's coming up in the chat. Sami Zayn.
2, I think, like for like there, right? So this is, that's a much closer. Mark and Sammy, I think, is a much closer ball game. Much more similar anyway, matchup wise. Kaden Lee, working babyface. Tough, isn't it? This really tough.
I want to say Eddie Kingston, even though he's like fucked. I don't care. Eddie Kingston.
He's too fucked.
Don't care. I don't care.
All right, well, you lost. No,
I know. I don't. I'm not trying to win. I don't give a fuck.
All right, bro. Jesus,
Down.
Put away your baton. Goodness.
I will say, for me, it was between Darby. It was between Darby or Eddie. The only reason I didn't go Darby is because he probably is going to end up winning a world title. So I feel like it was a little bit of cheating.
All right.
Okay.
Aggressive guy. Told us he don't give a fuck, which Buster legitimately predicted he would do.
Yes.
Exactly to the tone he did it 2 nights ago. Exactly.
Fuck.
We all love Eddie Kingston. It's just like,
Yeah.
Novi?
I think your logic be damned. I'm going Darbal.
People in the chat saying Bandito. I want Bandito on my team, but I wouldn't use him in this role necessarily.
Yeah.
Not the right. I would even consider him like top babyface, but
He's just like
Yeah,
a
I would
guy I'd give the star presentation more.
Yeah.
definitely.
This is the problem with this is the lads. I mean, Mark and Sammy are two. To me, Darby is great. Oh, Jesus, fuck, we're in big trouble.
Darby's
We're in big
great,
trouble.
but his promo's ass.
Yeah, but does it really
True,
matter?
but
I
though?
don't think that's
in this
necessary.
role, is this necessary?
It's never really mattered for him. He's always been cool, always connected.
I don't agree.
Yeah, I go Darby. Eddie Kingston's losing, so I'd lean Darby.
I would like to do the respectful thing and show him some love. It's not a very serious pick. I would consider Brody King for this, to be honest with you. I think he's fucking awesome. He's older, so like I get it,
Yeah.
but I think he's fucking awesome. I think there's a lot of untapped potential.
Don't steal my tagline, please.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, fuck it. Get all these guys out of here. Give me Andrade. Fuck it. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit. Darby Allin, he's awesome, but he's a car crash guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't help himself. He's gonna do crazy shit. I love Mark Briscoe. He's an incredible worker, but he's been in the business for 25 years and has been saying that Andrade's getting up there. But he's, Mark's had some fucking wars for 20 years.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Sami Zayn,
Talk
same
about it.
thing.
Oh,
I
like
love
that.
Hobbs. He actually was kind of like a dark horse for. If I had just full control, top babyface, he tempts me. I'd
Yeah,
I'd
for
play
real.
dangerously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is my genuine pitch, right? The frailties of Andrade are that he appears to be fucking insane,
Appears.
Beers.
right? But he's in his mid-30s. He's hot as fuck. Unbelievable worker. Like, outrageously good. And he's good in, like, classical ways, too, you know? Like, he starts his comeback with a fucking leaping forearm, like it's 94. And more than any of that, just what a great Instagram account.
The only problem is, if I'm building out my promotion here, I'd like to retain all these wrestlers in about a year and a half, and I worry that wouldn't be the case. You know,
That's cowardly.
how much?
That's cowardly.
How much are we gonna be able to pay him? You
Joe,
know?
what
Back
are you
yourself.
doing?
Back yourself, man.
What are you?
I
Joe, what are
don't-
you doing when Andy walks into your office on a Tuesday afternoon and he goes, "Hey, man, well, this ain't working."
I just say, what do you want, bro? What does it take? You know?
We should. I don't think it's like obviously. I don't think he should win, but Daniel Garcia is a good name to put out there.
Yes,
good, yeah.
I was just
Good
about to
worker.
say that as well.
Um,
He needs time. He's only, by the way, Daniel Garcia, only 26 years old. Sometimes it's
which
easy
is
to forget
insane.
yeah.
that. So like, give me a couple years on that. We'll see, but a name that deserves it. Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. I want Powerhouse Hobbs. I've decided. Powerhouse Hobbs is my guy.
No.
Yep.
No, not for this.
I've
role.
decided.
Not for
Nope.
this role.
Give me Hobbs.
This is.
Caden,
We need
you
a guy
said
who can
Eddie
give us
Kingston.
20, bro. Well, yeah, Caden draw. We need a guy who can give us 20 on any given night. Minutes, not points.
Roderick Strong.
Do we need 20?
Love Rod
Do
Dog.
we
He's a
need
little deep
20?
in the game.
He's old
He's
as
like
fuck.
80.
Bro, imagine
Yeah,
we get to Poughkeepsie. Fucking Bianca's hurting. Hangman's, he's banged up. We need to turn to someone in trouble. We need to go, you need to give us 25 with Gunter tonight, please.
Yuya Uemura.
Roy, what?
I'm telling
think-
you guys.
I'm not
telling you
fucking-
guys.
I'm not gonna vote him, but I think Yuya has like.
He's a
Bro.
good worker, very good worker, yeah.
You guys really
Give
fucking
him a couple
good.
years.
I'd think about
If
it.
he just keeps cosplaying Ricky Steamboat, I might buy in. Like
I've already
He's
bought
very
in.
good.
I'd,
I'm
like to
not
throw
buying
in,
shirt.
I'd also like to throw in Taichi.
Well,
God damn it, man.
I think
Can we
Andrade's
get back-
good.
This
I think
get back to
Andrade's good. I just think
Look, man.
Think
it doesn't
about it,
feel
Buster.
right. It doesn't feel right in this role.
Why?
It doesn't.
Joe,
Why?
Taichi was thrown into the
That's
G1 at the
incorrect.
very last minute due to a Hiroki Goto injury.
Fuck, who's
And
talking about
Hiroki has been
Taichi,
the
man?
best
What is he
wrestler
going about?
in the entire tournament.
He's like
I-
50.
I don't give a fuck. He's Taichi. He's
We're
still
building a
wrestling
squad.
like he is older, but
Alright.
he is one of the few wrestlers right now who's like genuinely not showing it at
we
all.
all think Taichi is awesome. We all agree on this. When no one is for this is not the time. This is not the time.
Don't
And here's the
care.
thing.
It's Taichi.
When Collision had that run, we'll
Joe,
never forget it. It went
Joe.
8 years. Yes, Joe.
Joe, remember when Andrade ripped off his pants?
Yes, that's what I'm
You know
talking
who
about.
you remember who he stole it from? Big
Yeah.
Taichi.
Sure.
Exactly.
Fine, that's okay. Lest we forget, when Collision had that heroic run where it won promotion of the year 16 straight years, Andrade was the working babyface of that promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget that.
Buddy Matthews.
Did he ever main event?
No,
Yeah.
this is not the... No, big go for it.
Can I throw out a pick locally?
Sure, man.
A what?
I might take you off screen, but we'll see what happens.
I would like
Bro's
to
gonna say LeBron Kazone.
no. No. Get to the prospects. Mike Bailey, maybe? For my
Oh,
Um,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Whoa,
on.
whoa,
No, he's
whoa.
great. Mike's great. He really
Whoa.
is. He's actually a good
Great
fit for this
TV,
role.
great TV wrestler,
Yeah.
always gets the crowds engaged.
No, he's a really
20
good fit
minutes
for
on
the
any
role.
given night
Yeah.
with anyone, speedball. You call his name. He's going to
I'm
give
not
you
voting
it.
for him.
I
he's a good
understand
wrestler.
that, but it's good shout.
That's fine. It's fine. All right.
I
here we
think
go.
Jack Crosby would like personally shut the channel.
What is
down.
everyone? Okay, where is it? This just figure out where everyone's at here. Okay,
Trevor Lee's
Bob.
actually good.
Bob, what are you thinking here, mate? Help us out. We're in big trouble.
I mean, I think I'm still with Zayn just because you see him go out and wrestle 20 minutes almost on every Raw. I mean, even against some of the shitty people like Karrion Kross. He's old. I get that.
41.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sticking with Zayn.
Shoulder surgeries.
Yeah, I mean, actually, another guy that I would have put up that I don't think is going to win is LA Knight because he is also old, but he's a guy that actually wrestles regularly.
God, Bob, that tweet you posted today was insane, by the way.
It was crazy. He only has 39 matches this year, and he's the leader by far.
It's really wild.
Wild.
It's bad.
Bro, you know what?
No.
We've talked about it. I'm starting to sit and ponder. I'm starting to think about the way that hair was flowing in the wind, and I'm low-key leaning Andrade, to be honest with you. I'm kind of
Yes!
feeling it.
Jack, you can't let him
No,
have
because-
no, we can't
I'm
let him
kind of
have it.
feeling it, bro. I'm gonna be
Nobody
honest.
said. Nobody said. All right, let's move on.
Bust with your
I don't know. It's good matches every week. I could see it.
Yes!
I could see it.
Fucking babyface.
Are you still on Briscoe, Buster?
Yeah. Plus, I think Colt made a good point. Let me find it.
Mark Briscoe is awesome.
Mark Briscoe is awesome.
this is
Andrade
true.
is a tag guy.
I'm not engaging with that.
Listen,
Trio
I'm not going to
Andrade.
sit here and like pound the table and say Andrade's not a good wrestler and he's not good for the role. He is. I just think Mark Briscoe is.
40.
Mark Briscoe's he's a better pro wrestler.
Bro, Andrade's like 5 years younger. It's not like he's fucking
5 years.
26.
It's a long time, bro.
Shut up,
But do
Tubby.
you not think he's? Do you not?
Mark.
Would you not say he's got to be fresher though, right? He's got to be. Has to be, surely.
Has to.
I mean,
Andrade's
Andrade's been
wrestling-
wrestling for a long
Yeah,
time.
bro. What are you talking about?
Right, but think about the matches that Mark had, you know?
Yeah, but Mark doesn't really. Mark doesn't show it that much, to be fair.
He doesn't. He's a better promo.
Look, last thing I'll say, fellas. He sings himself down to the ring. He rips off those.
Enough with this guy.
I've had
All
enough
right.
of this.
He's
He
got
wants his
big
U1 one
boobs.
time, bro. Come on.
Tight, big tight.
All right. I've got Andrade. Novi's got Andrade.
Yep.
Bob's got Sami Zayn. Buster, I believe you've got Mark Briscoe.
Mm.
I think Kaden Lee has Tai Chi.
Kaden Lee has to decide between those two names. Whichever one he chooses, the spare man will have to decide in vote. So that's-
Tai
There's
Chi.
three- there's-
No.
Shut up.
No. The
There's
spare
three
names,
names there.
Caden. No, I'm saying he doesn't like Andy, does he? Because he, you know,
What were the two names?
he left Tony Khan at the altar.
Yeah.
Caden
He punched
Mark
Sammy
Briscoe
Guevara, bro. Fuck
or
him.
Sami Zayn?
Mark Briscoe or Sami Zayn are my options.
Yes.
For this particular part in the game, yes, because it's time for decision making.
Fuck. I'll lean Briscoe.
Briscoe, Andrade. That means, Bob, you now once again have the deciding vote. Your Sami Zayn pick has been thwarted. Where you go?
I think between those two, it is Andrade by a slim margin. I do love Mark Briscoe, but I think it's Andrade.
We're going to Mexico, boys. Jesus, our Instagram game has just leveled up. Let's do it. All right, there it is. Great work, Bob. I'll
There
pay
was
you
talk
later.
in the chat, Joe, of a underneath or just like a working heel. I guess we can maybe do it after the women if you'd like. That'd be kind of cool. Just quick. Because I think it's just Kyle Fletcher. So
Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of categories. We're an hour and 25 deep. So
can I just go into Kyle Fletcher real quick then? Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher's really good, but he's going to be the world champion, so he doesn't fit the
Tai
role.
Chi.
That's true. God, this guy. Stop watching the G1. Enough.
Yeah, enough.
I actually, as soon as I get off the stream, I am watching more G1.
God,
Cool.
man.
That's bold.
We got a team on our hands here.
I
We
have
got a team on our hands. I fought for my life for that pick.
I have a
for my
Callum
life.
Newman match that I'm. Callum Newman. I'm actually watching Callum Newman.
All right, next category. Jesus, man. I want to get out of here before sunrise is here. Monster heel. Monster heel. We're talking big boys. We're talking roughhouse, aggression, intensity, intimidation, all of the above. Who is going to be our monster heel? Kaden Lee. Go for it.
Fuck. I feel like it's shit. I know. I think Obafemi is like the very obvious answer. I think he's gonna end up. getting
Wow,
quicker.
look at the chat.
In
They're like
all of
all
wrestling,
I am going to throw a shout at Big Bolton over in.
Holy
Brother.
I think he.
Jacob Fatu is right fucking there. The fuck are we
Is
talking
he?
about?
Is he a heel?
I don't
Yes!
know.
I don't.
Absolutely.
He's a lot better.
Is he a
as heel.
monster?
So, I don't think he's a
Yeah.
monster. That's my
What?
Yeah, he's not a monster. That's what
He's
I
like
don't think he's a
5'10",
monster.
Buster.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't give a fuck.
Very small.
He's just big.
Brother, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
He's a little guy, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he's
you,
pretty.
he's a
He's
short
actually
guy.
very tiny, Bust.
But everything he does is so intense
tubby.
and like. No, I'm with
You guys
Buster.
are
Kind
out
of.
of your minds.
I don't know. I think any guy who does like an indie match with Vikingo can't be a monster, bro. Poison Rana. He took a Poison Rana from Jey Uso, Buster. He ain't a
Cool.
monster. He ain't a monster. He should have got brought up in top heel. The Bob and Buster alliance, right? Are you both
Vader
saying fuck
tapped
it?
out to Nobuhiko Takada. Like, what the fuck?
Well, those feel like different things, but yeah.
Not really. Much smaller guy.
Jacob just works like a babyface, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is
Keith Lee is a
monster heel.
monster. What the fuck are we talking about?
I didn't say anything about Keith Lee.
Sorry, Browsen. Browsen
Oh, I
said
was
it's like
gonna
calling
say.
Keith Lee a monster. He is. He's a big fucker.
Yeah. He's a lot bigger than Jacob.
Like
Oh
7
shit,
feet.
Omos is a good pick. I might switch to Omos.
Oh, Bob's just literally just got out of the game immediately. They said enough of that.
I think because y'all are so vehemently wrong, but y'all seem to be, sticking to your guns for some fucking reason. I'll back off Jacob Fatu. You're all wrong though. Every single one of you are wrong. Besides Bob.
he would legitimately be smaller than both of our top guys, bro.
Don't care. He's fat.
He's not even fat, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a little.
He's
Fat.
not like he's a lot
All right.
trimmer now than he was. in
Feed
MLW.
him.
All right.
Feed him more?
Yes. Ryback.
Ryback's a monster.
I think. Who are the actual other names for this? Like genuinely,
It's like
Big Bill.
the chat was immediately like, "Give us over, Femi."
Bill. It's Oba,
No, he's
Omos,
fucking NXT,
Big
man.
Bill.
It's not
Bro,
real.
Big Bill walks out in Tim's, dude.
not
He's tough as
real.
hell.
Is there anyone on the main roster?
No.
Yes, Jacob Fatu.
No. Jesus.
No.
Taichi.
Mox, fuck.
Okay.
Brody
Give me a
King.
second.
He's a babyface.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he was a heel, he was a good heel.
He's a babyface. People like him too much.
Guys?
Yeah.
We need a gnarly fuck.
Jacob Fatu is 6'2".
He's not.
No,
Yes,
he's
he
not.
is.
No, he's not.
Okay, Caden, you said Oleg Bolton. He is 6'2". You stupid bitch.
Oleg
Okay.
Bolton looks 6'2". Jacob Fatu does not look 6'2".
You've never seen Oleg Bolton.
Okay, everyone. Let's
You don't know
calm
that.
down.
G1.
Let's
I
calm
went to
down.
Japan last year.
Everyone, calm
Cool,
down.
man.
I knew this was
Did
going
you
to
see
happen.
Inoki too, dumbass? Because you were in Japan.
I saw Big Grip.
Everyone calm down.
Jesus.
I watched Big Grip cut a promo and turn on Kaito Kiyomiya.
He said, calm down.
Neither man
Bubba.
is a candidate for this. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Who is, bro? Wrestling's woke. Everyone went slim.
It's. I like the Obafemi
You can't
pick.
say Solo. You cannot say Solo Sikoa.
No.
Bro.
That'd be so funny. Sorry.
I was watching earlier this year when they decided to throw Big Billington in a singles program, and it worked. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, obviously about fucking Tommy, the Dynamite Kid.
No, he's small.
Big Bill's good, but no, I'm not.
Give me Big Bill.
No, thank you.
No.
Good pro wrestler.
Give me Bill.
He ain't gonna be a drawing card for it. It's gotta be Obafemi, fellas.
It's Obafemi.
No, it's obviously Obafemi.
It's Obafemi. He's
like
just
pretty easily.
dynamite, and he's
Yeah.
so good. And he's
Bob,
like so
you're-
new. He's got
We're
so
all- we're
many
all just
years
like-
ahead of him.
We're all just like kind of trolling because like it's just obviously him. So
That's Archer.
Bob, do you want to throw any
Legend.
love to Satnam Singh?
Seven thing is great. I wish he wrestled more.
Yeah.
Same with Omos, really. I
Good
mean,
one, yeah.
that one's aggressive though. I don't get that.
I think Obafemi is physically a force of nature. I think that's the play. Any immense beef with it. I mean, I know Buster's got his issues with the Jacob Fatu ruling.
oh, Jacob Fatu.
Nobody about to say Calvin Tankman. Fucking
Yeah.
loser.
Hey, good wrestler.
Yeah, man,
It's just-
sure.
Look at the intensity on the screen. Bob regretting accepting this booking here. Is everyone okay with proceeding with Obafemi?
Now
I'm
you
fine
say
with
it.
I think he's more of a baby face, but whatever.
Yeah.
I was gonna venture to a Tankman bit, but I'm just gonna we'll leave that lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
leave
shut
it.
up.
We'll let it lie. It's okay.
All right. Our resident legend. The guy that we call on 4-5 times a year, biggest shows of the year. We shoot some angles, we heat them up, we sell a money match. There are a lot of options for this because there are, like, most of the top wrestlers in the world now are over 40. And many of them would be a good fit in this role. Many options at our disposal. Bobby, what are you thinking?
Think we are going to start with Roman Reigns, the OTC.
The OTC, Big Rome, certainly has the schedule for it, right? No question. He's already
He does.
very much accustomed to the schedule.
Damn kids.
He's the biggest one of the biggest box office options.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I like what he is as a wrestler now, and I said someone that was a big fan at a different point in time. That does
Yeah.
worry me a little bit, but I understand it's the sort of dollars and cents pick, right? It's the sort of
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
so many like
he leaves and he comes back and he's still like the most interesting thing on
he's-
the show. And
he's a
you know,
megastar, yeah.
Yeah.
Roman's
there's
a
just so
big
many
deal, no
matches to
question.
sell with him too.
Yeah.
I mean, like we just picked. Like, imagine 5 years down the line selling a Roman and Oba match. You know what I mean? I don't know if the match would be good.
It's a good attitude there, Buster. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Big Rome's on the board. Novi, who you thinking?
It's tough because I didn't really know like what legend meant. But I think I've kind of grasped it. I don't know. Give me Kenny. Kenny. He's probably in that phase of his career now.
Kenny Omega. Probably an argument this is the correct usage for him at this point.
Yep. Hangman's right there for his feuds.
The problem with Kenny is like, well, I don't know. I guess you'd probably be doing more. This could work though. You'd probably do more like, they'd be more like exhibition matches, wouldn't they? Than sort of
Yeah.
heated rivalries. Which I mean that can work.
Could be.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think Jumanji Hunter says a good one. Brian Danielson.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
don't know.
answer. The American
Don't know
Dragon.
where he's at. Do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's retired, you can't really pick him though. You know.
He's not like he's retiring.
I'm gonna just. I mean, I'm just gonna say this isn't the right choice, but it's the spiritually correct one. And now he's a major crossover star. I think I've got to throw Samoa Joe's name in the hat.
I was thinking about Joe, to be
Yep.
honest with you.
Joe, unbelievable promo, unbelievable presence. Could absolutely get money matches out of him. He got us to give a fuck about that cage match with Moxley on telly, and it wasn't even an important match in the end. It was just sort of a thing they did to kill a week in Chicago. He's really beat up. I think he's figured out a way to work around that in the year of 2025, which is amazing because he struggled with it a lot in the 2010s. I think he's underrated as a star. I saw a thing the other day that I think, when they post those all elite graphics, I think he's third only to Punk and Bryan all time in terms of engagement.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I don't think you would guess at all, to be honest. And I think actually Adam Cole might have been in there because Adam Cole was the same night, right?
Yeah.
I think he's underrated as a star.
Maybe.
I think WWE crowds, if Samoa Joe came out tomorrow, WWE crowds would lose their shit for him. I think they absolutely remember him and he mattered.
For sure.
I don't think he's some Aleister Black merchant, you know what I'm saying? I think he's actually a real wrestling star. He isn't as big a star as Roman, but I think
the matches would be better.
the promos would be the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Roman's cool as fuck, but like his approach to wrestling now is, I find, challenging.
Yeah. His promos, listen, they're all the same. Every single one of them is
tough,
like,
bro. Yeah,
I must smash you. All right.
I also think Joe can do a few different things. Like, we can bring him in as a fucking babyface legend, and then he can be like a heel and turn on a babyface. Like, he can do any of it, right?
Yeah. That's my brain was leaning with Kenny or Joe. Of those two, I do really feel like Kenny's fucked. I don't know if he's going to be able to work around it as well as Joe has been able to.
His style is so,
Yeah. I think, and Joe's promo is a lot better. It just is. I think Kenny's a great promo, but I think Joe is a transcendent promo. So I think I'll sit with Joe. I'll be on that team.
I agree.
So
I can go with Joe.
What about CM Punk?
Too old. Miles.
Saudi Arabia.
Joe's just as beat up, bro. This is my thing I do now. I just did it once and I do it.
Yeah.
I think Punk is...
He's definitely in the discussion. He is old and the injury.
I think,
but just
bro, the value of Punk, I think, would be a lot more like if you used him properly.
Yes.
He's still a big star, man. He just feels a bit. I saw that on Wrestling earlier. He just feels a bit like he's lost his edge, isn't he?
He's neutered.
He does feel like, and let's be clear, we're talking about the wrestling character because I don't want to I don't need us to launch into Phil therapy on this.
Well, no,
platform,
obviously, but I think,
but as a character, he feels like he's lost his edge.
Character. Listen, I promise you guys, this is not Fed bad. Please, I think the current state of the Fed is not at all a good match for where CM Punk is in his career, and like as a character,
as a front-facing babyface who's representing the company.
It's not a good match, and it's showing because he hasn't done anything interesting in like almost a year. So it's just, I think if you take him out of the environment, it's like,
the other thing, and this is a ridiculous thing for me to say as the guy who picked Andrade, of all these names we've mentioned, and you don't have to weigh this in, but I'm just throwing it into the conversation, to say Joe is the easiest guy to handle would be a hilarious understatement.
Yeah,
it really
Joe on pay-per-view willingly was choked unconscious by Wardlow. Choked unconscious. He did this without any indication. The plan for him coming out of that was that he worked on Honor Club for 3 months.
And now he's a true champion.
I can't really die on that hill because I picked Andrade, who's going to quit any given day. But, when you're talking like, let's be honest, bro, like as great as we have 5 dates on Roman, who's he putting over?
right.
He's going to come and beat everyone.
He's going to go, Hangman?
I think Joe is probably the choice, to be honest. Samoa Joe, not.
Yeah,
right.
I could do it.
Well, I'm more so meant Joe, like Roman.
I walk
like
out and
kid.
Joe Holbert of Late Night Grin. Are we
still on
okay
the
with Samoa
legends?
Joe? Because we're leaning Samoa Joe. Bobby, you okay with that, mate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, really quickly, were we supposed to do a monster heel for the women?
Fuck, we haven't even lost 2 categories. God
working
damn it.
babyface for the women.
I wasn't
God
sure.
damn it! I got too excited about Andrade. Fuck. Right, working babyface, women's division. Now remember, it's important. This is someone who's not going to be tippy top.
Right.
Could I throw Athena in here?
No.
I I think the
You can do what you want,
babyface
but-
part makes it challenging.
That, but also
Oh,
I think Athena's got to be a champion at some point, right? You know.
Same
Well-
with Chris. I
Yeah.
like.
Chris
I
Stat
like-
is my answer.
I want it to be a top gal.
Brain
Yeah.
is immediately goes Lyra Valkyrie.
Yeah,
Lyra Valkyrie is a good.
that's
pick,
a good
yeah.
one.
I don't think she's top champion level, but like mid card, she'll
She's
tear that shit
fucking-
up
Yeah.
all day.
I think
I
Very,
think
very
Lyra's
reliable.
spiritually correct.
Yeah.
throwing Jamie Hayter in there isn't bad.
Okay. Here's a weird one because this is someone who's been to the mountaintop, so maybe this is someone for the legends category. Bailey at this point.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good shout. That's a good
Honestly,
shout.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Bailey's good.
How do we feel
I think-
about Bailey's candidacy? Is she a fair candidate because she has all the cachet? Because she's not. We probably wouldn't have the strap on her again, but she's, you know,
Lyra's very young, and
I think
is already
I would
quite good.
take Lyra over Bailey in this category.
Lyra,
specifically.
yeah, Lyra's
Yeah.
really good.
sorry everyone. I tried.
It was a fair point.
Legend. Come back.
Alexa,
Yeah, I think she's a really good legend pick, honestly.
unironically Alexa.
Alexa's coming up later. There's a clear spot for Alexa.
Okay, yeah.
Like I'm not even doing. I swear, when we get to it, you guys be like, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
It's
Are we
just
all happy with
a
Lyra?
category called Alexa Bliss.
Legend. No, I'm kidding. Are we cool with Lyra?
Yeah, I think Lyra's probably the right choice.
Okay, Monster Hill was interesting. Do we roll the dice on Big Bo?
It's big. It's either Big Bo or Megan Vane.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm rolling the dice on Big Bo.
I think we go Bozilla. You see her fucking mask?
Yeah.
Closest thing we had to Vader in fucking 20 years.
I think
And
it's
you'd never get Nia to wear a mask.
No,
chance.
true, yeah, of any kind.
Megan's just she's gonna be a babyface, man.
Yeah, the crowd's already cheering her, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Big Bo.
Yep.
Big Bo.
I'm sorry if I feel that we're hurrying through these, but it's my fault. I'm fucked my format up.
But also, I mean, like, is there anybody else of like that's obvious?
No, it's not a common role, is it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bless Raquel, she's coming along, but it's
yeah.
it's not. You wouldn't pick her for this, really. You
I think
I don't really know. I feel
Somebody
strongly.
that is actually fucking sick, but nobody seems to recognize it. She's in CMLL. Scotty is fucking awesome. But she's just not like, I don't think it would work here, but I do feel the need to say
Yeah.
her because she's sick.
I dig it.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
think of anybody else. So
Bozilla on the team. Legend. Now again, this does not necessarily have to be someone that's part-time now. This is someone that could fit that role nicely and is a legend, you know?
Mhm.
So, this is obviously different with the women, but I think there are still obvious options. I'm intrigued by... I don't know, actually. Bobby, who do you think?
I actually think Bailey's a really good pick here.
Maybe. Bailey's tough because she's like...
I feel like she's around too much.
She's around. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Would Bailey's would her star power sustain that sort of schedule? I just don't
Right.
know.
yeah.
She'd have to talk a lot to keep on TV. What about?
It's
I mean, this
Trish
is someone who
or
should be doing a lot of promos. But what about Nikki?
Nikki Sawa.
Yeah.
For me, it is Trish Stratus. She's proved
His-
in the last few years.
Oh, yeah.
last few years.
How about this one?
Ooh,
That's good.
love that.
Yeah.
You
That's
heat her
good.
up. You bring her in as a fucking
Bro.
this mythical figure.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Bella's got a pod though.
My only pushback on Asuka.
Oscar's
is
got a YouTube channel.
She's
Oh,
still
I
pretty.
forgot she does.
She's still pretty.
Hold on.
active, though. I don't think
but
she's.
Caden, I said this is not.
So
it's
is
not a
Samoa
reflection
Joe.
of
He's a
their
champion.
schedule. It's not a reflection of their schedule. It's a
Kudos.
reflection of how we would use them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're saying with Asuka, we would use her 4 or 5 matches a year, but we would treat her as like this presence that looms over things, you know. And someone,
Alright.
Give me
It's
Asuka.
not-
like
It's not
one-on-one
the
with
right
Undertaker.
choice.
Yeah,
It's not the right choice, but it's very funny.
yeah.
Mickey James.
Listen, a couple of years ago, I'd have done this in a heartbeat. I was there for the Marquito match. I think we should leave the front. I think
Fucking-
Asuka's actually a sick pick, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
cool with that.
Yeah.
It was very in line with our Sam Joe pick.
Plus, it's
yeah,
like
Yeah.
bringing in Samoa Joe or an Oscar to have like a like a 1 month title reign, that's pretty.
What if they
close.
wrestle each other?
Yeah, they should. They should.
I mean, yeah,
They should do that.
please.
All right.
Be
We're
sick.
coming down the stretch here. Final 4 categories. Pop. Lead prospect. Right. This is about a
Oh,
very big
fuck
issue.
you, Joe.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah. This is just going to become pure semantics. Yes, Novi.
Lead prospect is immediately Adam Priest. That's spiritually, it's a prospect. So Caden Lee, don't kill me.
No, Adam Priest is a prospect. Yeah.
I think he's not just like a young guy in one of the top promotions, so I want to give him a shout. He's like a genuine wrestling prospect. I think he has a lot to do on TV if he's given the right role and given like used correctly. So yeah, that's how I'm going with.
Give me Javon Evans. Caden.
Great pick too.
I'm pushing the bounds of prospect. But I would
You
say
are going to do this? Really? You of all people?
I'm gonna say Kevin Knight.
I haven't got a huge problem with that.
That's fine.
I like Javon's work more. And I think Javon's younger.
I worry.
You think Javon's younger, or you know Javon's younger?
I don't know. I haven't got their fucking
Javon's
passports
definitely
in front of me.
younger.
No, I don't worry about that. Never mind.
You know what, actually?
Adam Priest has been
Christian's
wrestling
right.
1 year longer. than
Christian's
Billy
right,
Starks.
actually. Fuck this. Great Britain.
Oh,
Leon
yeah,
Slater, give me
it's
him.
probably Leon
Leon's
Slater,
got he's got that frame.
It's
He's
Leon,
still good.
it's Leon Slater.
Leon Slater. That's what we're doing.
He was,
Thank
he
you,
was,
chat.
he was named number 2 on my list.
Yeah,
I think he's
Leon
quite
Slater.
good.
It's Leon.
I don't think it's spot on Leon, but I think he deserves
Give
it.
me
Oh,
Leon
that's a
Slater.
good nickname. Spot on Leon. Holy
Leon,
fuck.
I think Leon's going to be fucking incredible.
To
Man. Give me
my
Leon.
fellow young guns, I'd like to know: would y'all consider Oiwa still to be a prospect?
No.
He's like kind of beyond that, right?
A little bit, yeah.
I thought
I think
this
he's
year, him being in the G1 now pushes him past that.
He's a developing talent, but he's not a prospect. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm going with Leon Slater. Buster, who you got lead prospect?
Alabama. I like Adam Priest, but I think
Ceiling.
yeah,
No, he doesn't. He doesn't hit any of those. He's good.
yeah, he's too fucking short.
Exactly. We don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, I'll go Leon. It feels correct. I'm trying to think of anybody else that comes to mind.
Okay, what do you think, Bob? Who would you go with on this? 'Cause I'm sure you haven't pretty seen a lot of Leon, right?
Yeah, I don't actually know. I really only watch like Raw and Dynamite, so I don't see a ton of prospects.
Yeah.
I've liked Javon Evans. A few things I've seen of him. I know he's only 20 or 21. So
He's a
would
great pick.
probably be my pick. Yeah.
Javon, yeah. I mean, if you want.
I've heard he's good.
I'm taking him.
Okay. So
Novi,
what's up?
hop on the bandwagon.
So do we have
Aura.
4 different votes? Who does Caden have?
The new Hayabusa, he told me.
Yeah, I'm
He
taking
takes
the new
you.
Hayabusa.
Caden, who you got?
Buster, we going all in on new Hayabusa?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, new Hayabusa.
New rule on Hayabusa: you have to watch one of his matches already.
Yeah, you
Caden,
have to see
watched
one of
They haven't been aired.
Okay.
You've
Let
at
me
least
take
seen
that
the
back.
Photos. You
Let me
at least
take
seen
that
the
back.
photos.
You have to have seen an old Hayabusa match to vote for new Hayabusa.
Okay. Shit, I'm fucked. Okay.
One of you passes that test, the other one does not.
Novi.
I have seen one.
Okay, I would have said Kevin Knight, but Nick Wayne's promos lately, kind of buying in on them.
don't do that
No.
here.
So we're gonna have 5 single votes here.
I'm gonna go with call him Nick Wayne.
You don't believe that. You don't.
I do, dude. I actually
No,
really
you don't.
like
Not
Nick
over
right
Leon.
now.
You don't believe that over Leon.
I
just
do.
can't-
I
No,
do
you
really like
don't.
Nick Wayne.
You're lying. There's
I
no
really like
way.
Nick
Okay,
Wayne.
so we have who do we have in this fucking ball game now? We have
We have
No shit.
Hayabusa.
Fuck. No,
We
no,
have
no.
Leon
I
Slater.
gotta change it. I gotta change it. Callum Newman's still a prospect. It's Callum
No,
Newman.
he's not.
It's
He's
in
been
the
a champion.
T1. It's like
He's
a
been a
He's not a
champion.
problem. Okay, fuck. Then Nick Wayne. If Callum Newman
how has
can't beat it-
Caden suddenly become so like loose with the prospect thing? Didn't he like cut my head off for doing this before in the air?
Well, yeah,
He
because
did.
now it's
I would
like-
get. I think I would personally still consider Callum Newman a prospect.
He's been a champion.
Okay,
That was
That
your
isn't-
criteria,
you
pal.
don't have-
we're gonna set a poll in the chat.
You said
We're
Billy
ex-
Starks wasn't a prospect because she was a champion.
No, I said Billy Starks was still a prospect.
Wrong. You said she was a champion.
Did I say Billy was no longer a prospect?
Yes.
All right,
Fuck.
enough for the prospect. We're going to do a poll. We have 4 options. We're excluding New Hayabusa because we've
Fuck
never seen him
off,
wrestle.
dude.
We've never seen him wrestle.
I don't care. You see the pictures? He wore the brown gear.
Who are the other 4 names?
Adam
Javon?
Priest, 10 pounds of dick.
Whoa.
He
Priest.
said it.
Javon. Who was Caden's?
Nick
Kevin Knight?
Wayne.
Can you
Oh,
leave that
okay.
off the poll? Fuck, he doesn't believe that. I
Call him
can't.
Nick Wayne.
Look, Bob, you agree with me here. He does not believe that pick.
No,
He can't.
not at all.
All right.
My
Really
pick,
go-
my actual pick is Callum Newman, but I was told I can't do Callum
Priest.
Newman.
Based
Javon.
on your own rules, he's not.
Nick Wayne. Leon Slater. I'm going to put Adam Priest, and no one replies. Damian Priest? Question mark. Okay. Vote now, please. In the meantime,
Bama.
we'll go back to our women's division. Lead prospect.
Billy Starks.
Roxanne Perez.
Don't even fucking dare, Caden. I swear to God. Right, it's too late for this. All right. Who are the actual names for this, genuinely? Let's reset. Let's get back to business.
I actually
Kaden.
do think. I think Billy Starks is still a prospect.
No, I do too. I just don't.
I don't think she's.
Billy's got a long way to go as a TV wrestler, you know?
It's almost
long
like he's
way.
a prospect.
Bro, I mean a long way. I don't mean, you know, I think she's a couple years away from being a couple years away. And I like Billy a
Yeah.
lot. I'm watching
I
her
get
for a
your
while, but
Um,
damn.
Taking Soruka. We ain't doing that. Come
I like Soruka.
how do y'all feel about
Lash Legend is good.
Ooh, it's a good pick.
They're
How
good,
do you
but it's-
feel? How do you feel about Masha Slamovich? Is she a prospect?
She's not a prospect. No, she's been around for too long.
I like Thea Howe a lot, but she just seems to never wrestle.
Amanada.
Will we consider Amanada?
I think Amanada's a good show.
Because she's
How
pretty.
old is
She's still
Queen?
pretty new.
I don't think anyone knows how old she is.
Oh, sorry. It was a bit rude on my part. I apologize, Queen.
Yeah, so
Well, it
says
doesn't matter. The age doesn't matter.
don't-
It's
I
how
don't-
it's how long she's been around.
Also,
I mean,
not
it does
that long.
matter, though, right?
yeah,
I
it
mean,
definitely matters.
I'm gonna throw a shout for Azumi, 22 years old.
Yeah, great pick. I don't know if Joe, she's weird, right? Because she's like an established.
Yeah, obviously
she's been around
the
a
standards
while,
are
but-
different there, but this
Yeah,
is
I don't
presuming
think
that she's-
Azumi is a.
This is
prospect.
presuming that she's going to be
Okay,
like in America.
Javon is our prospect, by the way. Javon is our prospect.
I would.
Um,
I would say.
The bouncy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Queen Amanada.
I think Azumi is a prospect.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the person. to ask.
I don't think she's won singles championship in that company.
Yeah.
High
Like
speed.
that's.
Yeah, she won the high speed title.
Oh, she did. Forgot about the high speed.
And she's
That's-
the
that's not
new
high
guys,
strong.
guys, in the chat, I'm talking about here. If we say Roxanne Perez right now, this show is going to go on for another 5 hours. You're not wrong to say Roxanne
Yeah, we
Perez.
cannot.
Caden Lee legitimately tried to punch me in the face when we talked about it 7 months ago.
Fucking
Yeah.
And he
angry.
was so
It was
angry
such a
at
big
me.
deal that like we still talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it was
the big problem
diabolical.
with that is I think Roxanne Perez
Had
is
this
the
fucking
prospect.
snuggie
pick.
on, bro. What the fuck are you
So-
doing over there?
Yeah, okay.
I think Roxanne is the right
Hold on.
pick. So
So you're going to Zumi,
Um,
right?
yeah, I'll go with Azumi.
I'm going to go with Lash Legend. Here's for why. She's got like an almost singular profile with her size.
Yeah.
There's almost no one else that, like. I feel like she's a distinct prospect. And she has a long way to go, but I like her game. I think she's come a long way already. I think she actually does have a knack for it. Yeah.
Great point, too.
Give me Lash Legend. Give me Lash Legend. Bobby, lead prospect with the women's division.
I think last one's a great pick. I think she was a star in the Evolution Battle Royal, and that kind of was a lot of people's first exposure to her, really. And you got that already kind of in the bag. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Lash Legend as well.
2 votes for Lash. A vote for Izumi. Caden, your pick.
Queen Amanada.
Queen.
I'll join Queen
think-
team. I'll join the squad.
Is
How
JC
long has
Jane a
Queen been
prospect?
wrestle? No. She's more like a sort of role player at this point. isn't she?
Developing star.
She's getting better. She's just. I think JC's been wrestling for a
Amanada
minute now.
is
7 years, maybe 6 years.
Amanada's
Queen
fucking
been wrestling?
awesome.
Queen's first cage match is from 2017, but that's like one off in 2017. She really gets going a little bit in 18. So like around that time, 18, 19, it seems like
I've gotta
that's
be
where
honest,
her
Kaden.
real jump off is.
As the man who is more strict than anyone with the word prospect, I think you're being really pretty loose with the term.
I
there,
don't.
and I love
I,
Queen.
I,
but
I said it when we first had the argument. I don't think years is what makes you a prospect or not.
Oh,
I think it's what you do.
Queen's age is known. It's 32. So apparently, that wasn't known the last time I checked Cage Match. Apparently, it is now. But Cage Match has at 32.
okay.
I don't think that's prospect anymore. So
Just not
I don't
getting
think I
into
still
it because Caden's looking at me.
Age
So,
doesn't,
like,
it's rest. Age doesn't matter for the rest.
I mean,
will
I think
say
it does. Like, it does matter. But yeah, she's not old. She's 32.
That's not, like
That's
I
fine.
don't.
32 and an 8-year pro does feel like, you know.
let's just go Lash Legend. Let's just do it.
I think
How long has
Kalani
Lash been-
Jordan's.
check how long Lash has been wrestling. Go on, Buster. What you say about Kalani? Novi's on the case.
I think she's a good name to throw out there.
Okay.
Or
Is
wait,
Lash maybe over 30.
you were-
I don't know.
You were talking. I'm talking. Whatever you said, that's what I was gonna go with. Whatever that.
All right, fucking teacher's pet.
Your pick was Lash Legends, right? Was that? Or am I
Whatever you go with, I'm doing that one.
No. Yeah, mine's
I don't
Lash,
know
what I'm
the.
saying.
I don't know the names
I'm
that well.
kidding. I'm kidding. Last Legend is 28 years old.
She's 28. Yeah. Matches.
Started wrestling 2021.
Can you fuck off?
She's a baby.
Actually,
Yeah.
She's a
this is
baby.
my thing, pal.
How many matches does she have?
Fucking be quicker then, Tubby.
Let's ask some questions, making sure.
Tubby, bro.
She has just well, hold on. 154 matches, brother.
Bro, she's a baby, dude.
Yeah, I think that's probably the pick, to be honest.
She turned pro in 2021. She's still
Yeah.
a prospect.
Yeah.
100%. Okay. Is everyone happy with that?
I'm cool with that.
And I want to be clear too. Very clear. I have no issue with calling Queen Amanata a prospect. We all love Queen Amanata. We have an issue with Kaden Lee, of all people, taking that route of attack, considering his history. That was really, really insulting what he did there. I didn't like it either.
Dude,
Did not
Lash
like
Legends.
it.
Her nickname is the Bougie Bully. That's awesome.
She's pretty cool, dude. I
She
like
is.
her a lot. Okay, Lash. All right,
Did he die?
This.
I'm not fucking. I just checked Twitter. I was like, no,
No,
way.
because Caden said age doesn't matter.
Sorry,
Vintage contrarian Alex.
I was on NXT's roster page.
That's fine. Okay. Babyface Tag Team. We're gonna do 3 tag team ones. We've got Babyface team, heel team, and then a wildcard team that you flip. You know, the one that can kind of adjust accordingly. Doesn't have to be a tweener necessarily. Someone that's role isn't going to be solidified, babyface or heel. This is where I was alluding to earlier. We'll do the women's division first here because we've been very disrespectful on that front. This is actually this is totally Alexa and Charlotte, dude. Like what they give you on your roster,
I agree.
star power wise,
Yeah.
and the fact they have chemistry. Like you get all of that TV cachet and fucking stature as television stars. I think that's a slam dunk. Am I crazy? What do you think?
Nope, like it.
No, I'm with you.
The amount of value they bring to is just
Yeah. They could fill TV with promos, right?
Mhm.
They both have matches. Caden, are you okay with that?
Um,
Look at this guy. Scanning his brain for someone to disagree with.
trying to, yeah.
Looking at chat.
I think Sky Blue and Joy Hot.
Willow and Chris Cat aren't a team anymore. And Bliss Cross is no longer a thing. So
No,
yeah,
not quite.
Sadly, rest in
Mm.
peace.
I like Soul a lot. I can't figure out if I like Zarya a lot. Put in the chat about their team. There's not obviously a lot of options in the States. We're
Mhm.
probably going to pick a Joshi team in one of the next 2 categories. But if this is going to be like our centerpiece, that's going to be, leading the way, it makes sense to go heavy on star power, doesn't it? I think so.
Yeah.
And I think also it seems like they're going to be a real team for the foreseeable future. So it doesn't feel like we're doing some sort of can they coexist pick. So Alexa and Charlotte headed to the squad. Unless anyone has any beef for that, now's your time to speak. Caden's tried his best and failed.
yeah.
Okay. Let's do now the Mao Babyface Tag Team. The men's, obviously, the options are deeper in the tag team front because it's not really been a thing that's been invested in the States. Who's our Babyface team going to be? This is quite hard, I think, actually.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a team that's popped out in the scene as of late that I really believe in.
Kevin Koo?
Yeah.
No,
I think I know where you're going, Nov.
I think I'm going Jet Speed.
No.
Don't like
No.
Nov.
That's a new one.
Ooh.
Don't like
That's a
Nov.
The nickname friends.
I'm also going Jet Speed.
Give me the Street Profits, who are just way fucking cooler.
Wildcard. I think they're a good wildcard team.
I think the wildcard team is pretty obvious.
Very good.
But
Very good.
this is an
We're in the
interesting
tr- we're in
debate.
the
How do you
trenches
spell
here.
Nove? N-O-V-E or N-O-V?
I think just
NOV.
over, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Nov.
I think the Profits are just pure baby faces. I think the continued attempts to turn them heel have proven there really is no interest in booing them. I feel. Yeah, give me the Profits. And I also think they're better promos than Jet Speed. Bob,
Not saying much really, but
I want to pick Lashley and Shelton just because I like them both. So I don't know if that's better here for Wildcard. I don't know if they're going to win either, but I do want them to get some recognition. Besides that, I would also probably go with the Street Profits. I prefer them to Fraxium. And yeah.
Fraxium are a good action team, but if I'm building a division or a team, I'd like the Profits. I just think their personalities. I think there's so much to be done with both of them. And I actually think the Street Profits are like genuinely underrated as a team.
They are.
They're kind of taken for granted, I find. Buster, I think you have the deciding vote.
what are my options?
I think, unless I'm wrong, we've got 2-2 on Profits and Jet Speed, right?
I just haven't seen the Profits recently.
Yeah. Angelo Dawkins really good at running the ropes.
Yeah, he's also pretty old.
Is he?
I don't know if he's old. He's been there forever.
I
Bob
will
rallied.
say. No, I was. He's right. I totally got the idea that he's old from the fact that I saw him when he was fucking.
There is
doing
an element
this
of
shit.
overexposure that people are ready for them to split up. 100%. That's
Yeah.
undeniable.
I mean, even just outside of that, though, it's just I think. I saw Angelo Dawkins when he was a singles guy, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Buster's deep in full Wally is. Bob, you got any tips for people that have enjoyed the show?
Yeah, if you're having a good time, you go ahead and smash that like button. It's the third time. It's an odd number. We're good. We're all having a good time. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everyone's having fun.
I don't think any of us have gotten to shoot mad other than Kaden. Maybe I don't know if he was mad about the Callum Newman thing, but
He was mad earlier when he told you like die.
yeah, he told me he didn't give a fuck.
That was a tough moment in the night when Kaden did the shrug. So
Look, man.
nothing worse, bro.
It's 12:09 a.m. I'm not used to being up this late anymore, and I had to be up till 1 a.m. yesterday. So
This guy.
It's fun.
I want to go as Jet
this
Speed
guy.
just because like I feel like it's wrong for me to pick the Street Profits. I haven't seen them in like
Okay.
4 years.
I'm just gonna say this now. Don't you guys fucking come to me when the house is down, right? Ain't my problem. You deal with that shit. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Don't tell me I'm mad.
you seem
I'm
mad.
not mad. I
Speedball
told you I'm
carried
mad.
the Indies for years, bro. I mean,
Oh
we
yeah,
got
they're
them every
fucking
town.
red hot. The Indies. That was a
got them
great
every
year of
town.
independent. God, the houses were just full to the brim when Speedball was on the
I mean,
marquee. I remember.
You should
Oh,
have seen Hammerstein, bro. You should have seen it.
I saw a
I'm
pretty
telling
packed
you.
center stage, Joe.
I'm telling you, we're in big trouble.
I'm
We're in
gonna
big trouble.
do
Okay,
some.
that's it. Right, stop it there. Right, this is too far. I know he's quit multiple promotions. He is the real Latino man. That's his nickname as a wrestler. Real Latino man. Major. We're talking big fucking deal, folks. Real Latino man. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
all
but
the
is
big
that
ones
going to
to shame.
draw in Mississippi?
Sold out arenas as NXT champ, bro. Sold them out.
Yeah, but Mississippi's like
Check Mexico. See how Mexico's looking. IWGP Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, listen, I'm not arguing the pick. I'm just saying.
No, bro, you want to fight? I'll fight. I don't mind. You don't want Andrade? It's just,
I was just. Your whole pitch was.
no, you don't want Mexican
what
wrestlers. So you don't. Oh, we don't want Mexican wrestlers on the roster. I get it. It's fine.
I was saying Mexico doesn't want, or I mean, Mississippi doesn't want Mexican wrestlers on the roster. You know what I mean?
No, we don't. No Mexicans, please. No. I understand. I get it. I thought I didn't think that we did that kind of thing here. It's my bad. Bob, take over.
Anyways.
Yeah, I just said we're all having fun and it's not getting aggressive, and then all made me look bad immediately.
Accuse me of being racist.
I said at one point I credited Andrade for NXT Takeover sellouts. He is bad in those fellas, though. Anyway. No, in all seriousness, I'm not a big speedball guy. The actual appeal of Jet Speed is you're getting the Kevin Knight piece, which should eventually be fucking... They're a good team, aren't they? Good team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
I think Speedball is...
his shtick is a lot for me, guys. I've just got to be honest.
See, the thing about that, Joe, the crazy thing about that is I'm actually listening to the show, and so I hear the crowds, and they're going, yay, I love Speedball. And that's just what I'm really looking for. When I'm
is that right? Is that justice? Is that honor? Is that dignity? I don't know.
It might not be honor, but it's bucks.
Young Bucks?
It's dollar bills. It's money.
Damn. Novi said my buddy David Zaslav.
One Bill Phil. Yeah. He's really good. He's a lot in it, you know? Doesn't wear boots.
But people like him.
Neither did Kana. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well, they've won, ain't they? So I can't,
yeah.
just look, guys, I'm just telling you. I'll deal with it when Andrade quits. It's fine. You guys are dealing with this Jet Speed thing. It will not be my problem. And I'm not writing their promos, Novi. Don't even ask. Do not even ask. I'm not writing them.
Yeah, we're not going to
They're not cutting any promos.
Yeah,
send them out there on the fly, bro.
Let
we'll
the
give
work
him a
speak for
mouthpiece.
itself, Joe. Actually, that's what we're gonna do.
Who would be the best Jet Speed mouthpiece?
Let's think about this.
Chavo.
Alex Abrahantes.
Chavo. Alex Abrahantes is even worse suggestion, amazingly. Here you go. So we'll get around it. We'll put them together.
Sure, that'll go well.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. By the way, Bob, your silence spoke volumes there. That's all I'm saying. Spoke volumes. Heel tag team. Heel tag team.
Heel tag team.
We'll start with the fellas.
I mean, FTR's there, but I feel like they
could be the wild card.
I'd rather FTR as the wild card.
Yeah, I agree.
They had great matches as babyfaces, didn't they?
They did.
So you can kind of just fucking adjust accordingly.
Novi, your recency bias is showing. Please calm down.
I don't know. I think I'd rather another team in that wild card position have the FTR.
Okay, let's do this all at once then. Who do you think?
I think the Bucks will be in the wild card and put the FTR as heels.
Ew, what the fuck?
But I think FTR
Bucks are heels.
I think you do the Bucks as the heels and FTR as the wild card. No.
Okay, guys, I'll just die.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I really think the Bucks are better as heels. I really do.
I noticed. I heard that actually.
Well, the point of the show is for us to debate. So
here's the thing: we can't pick both FTR and the Young Bucks in 2025. They're not long for this game, bro. They're not long for this game.
I don't care. They're good.
The Bucks are in the towel. They tell us every other week they're retiring soon. They're in the towel.
Simply do not care. They're really good.
You don't care about anything, do you?
Look at Bob. Look at what you've done to Bob. Look at
him.
You get what I'm saying, though? Seriously.
No, I do.
FTR are going to go till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
The Bucks have consistently informed us that they are not going to be wrestling for much longer.
Yeah, but at what point does it become the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah. They've been saying
that.
Because you can say the same thing about Dax.
I agree, but Dax, I think, has also been very clear in that we know that he's going to just go until his body falls apart. And it might. That's why I said I don't really want both.
Could be in like a week.
But I don't want both. I'm not.
That's fine. I get your point.
This guy, man, he's so aggressive, Buster. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, he told me to fuck off.
Joe, Joe.
Remember when he yelled about Andrade? It was fucking
Joe,
insane behavior.
No, you didn't hear.
We already picked Samoa Joe, mate. You don't have to do the chant. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me earlier. I want you to know. I don't care. It's okay.
Okay, good. That helps a lot for content point of view.
Didn't like the way he said that.
Look at Bob, bro. Look how mad he is right now.
Well, let's
Looking
just,
like Jack Crosby on the pay-per-view preview show. Look at him, fucking mad as hell.
Let's just get this out of the way. Wildcard team, I'm fine with Bob and Shelton. I'm fine with that. They're not going to be in the game for long either, but I'm cool with that.
We can't
cool
do
with that,
we
bro.
can't do hurt business
Bro,
and
let's
just speed.
Let's just give one to Bob, bro.
No, I'm not.
I love them. Bob had the
Let's
Grin
just do
grappler
it,
this
bro.
week.
I think we're
Booking
doing this.
Bob Lasher in 2025 is
Yeah, I
like
don't
doing
think you
fucking
can.
algebra every week. You know, it's just you can't do it. You can't. And I love Bob. You know, I love you, but we gotta be careful here, all right?
I think we're doing. I don't think we should do this as we're thinking about the heel and the wild card. We should just think about it as we're picking a heel team, and we'll worry about the wild card when we get to it.
No.
I feel like we're playing games, or we're trying to think about, we pick this, then we pick this. No, let's just pick a team.
Bro said we're playing
Well,
games.
you do have to think. Well, we did that with the heel and babyface thing earlier. You did have to do that. We did. do
Okay,
that.
who is right? Seriously,
Okay.
Great heel teams that you can never envisage them being babyfaces again for us. Who would that be?
The Kingdom.
Yeah, they're a good team.
He's Matt Taven. I don't know if you knew that.
Frat house.
Melvin.
Oh,
Ooh, it's more of a stable though.
yeah, true. That's why we can't pick them.
Fuck, man.
Jack
there's not a lot of good
Jameson and Griff
options.
Garrison.
See,
Um,
I think Protoshita is actually not even that bad of a pick, but they're baby faces. Like Takeshi's
not
a
a
baby
team
face.
either.
Takeshi's
as a
babyface.
team, I think they're baby faces. I would agree
Yeah,
with
as
that.
a team,
as
they
a
are.
team, they are.
Yeah.
They're not really a team, are they? You know.
They have merch.
I don't know. They got the graphic.
Right, but like realistically,
Yeah, I see.
they're both going to be singles wrestling. Though.
Bro, tag team wrestling.
Hopefully, man. Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad.
Russian Realistico.
I
I
got
got
people.
like he was about to burst into tears. He was so upset about
It
it.
is. It's bad, man.
It's terrible.
Evil and Dick Togo.
10 years ago, maybe. That wasn't an insult. That was just,
I just
they were
like.
good 10 years ago.
Fuck.
Wow, we should fucking kill Tony Khan and Triple H.
I guess we should just pick the Young Bucks. I guess.
I do think it's the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heel tag team is just like kind of in a rough spot right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to just pull Dax to the side and go, listen, we're working with guns, so let those fellas do the tag stuff over there. This thing's getting out of control. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. I think we go Bucks, and then we take the FTR as our wildcard team because it'll flip both ways.
That's right, we do.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cool, blimey, that was something else, that went.
What if we just picked the fucking Miracle Violence connection? You know what I mean?
If you want, yeah.
They're both
so-
dead. It's not like they can
forever?
say anything about it.
I don't think anyone's going to say anything about this, to be fair. Yeah.
Bounce
All right.
Nothing.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, heel and wildcard teams for our
Sorry.
women's division. Are there any big time Joshi options that you guys want to throw for? Because this is not Bob and I's expertise.
For which one?
For either, because now we're the same way, heel and wildcard team for women's division.
But
Three
FWC,
teams.
like wild card, maybe.
Can they work heel?
Yeah, I worry. I don't know. Maybe do a Big Hosh and you for a heel.
I was gonna say 200 kg, but that works. I think for heel
Powerhouse
that works.
Squad. That could be heel. Easy.
Chihiro Hashimoto and you.
Okay.
They work for heels.
Liv and Raquel's not actually that's a pretty good shot for heel.
Are they like a shoot team, right? Just so
Mhm.
I don't know. Obviously, I've seen
Yeah.
both of them wrestle. I've seen Chihiro wrestle a
Team-
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, team 200
200
kgs.
kg, yeah.
They are a team.
Okay. I think we do
I
that
think-
because I think the tag, unfortunately, in America,
Uh,
tag team wrestling in the women's division is not a lot.
I think them as the wild card and Liv and Raquel as the heels makes more sense.
Yeah, because Liv bumping around for Chihiro Hashimoto would be fun.
That and also like you is like she's a babyface.
So who would be
Every time I
would
see
we
it,
go Liv and Raquel rather than Rox and Raquel?
I was thinking
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because
I'd rather
Liv's a
have
bigger
Liv on my
star.
roster than Raquel.
yeah.
Than Roxanne, you mean?
Sorry. Well, both, but
Yeah.
Roxanne in this
Well,
situation.
if I'm
yes.
thinking like world champ too, you know.
I do think there's some evidence early on that Roxy and Raquel might actually be a better tag team, but Liv's much bigger star.
Yeah.
Much bigger star.
Also,
Alright.
yeah, Big Fat Orange Cat is right. You is retiring at the end of this year.
Well, that's
like,
not
fuck.
ideal, guys. I gotta be honest. I mean,
But like, I mean, wild card teams. Then we got to think about it.
It's
Um,
the real problem is with wildcard teams, like the ones that are actual teams. I don't know if they can work.
thing is,
heel.
so
That's the problem.
what if we just, they're the wild card. We don't have to turn them.
right? It's just more that they're not slotted necessarily. You know,
Oh my god,
it's just
Yeah.
referred to. What?
we killed Bob.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, then let's do for a wild card. Since you's retiring, let's pick between FWC, Wingori, and Daisy Monkey. Those are the 3 options.
Buster, what do you think?
Mm,
This is not my domain. Not my domain
I think-
whatsoever.
Sorry, say him again. So I can
FWC,
visualize it in my head.
Daisy Monkey, and Wingori.
Hmm.
It's tense. Very, very tense.
I lean towards Daisy Monkey, but like,
Me too.
And that team is
That is Arisa Endu and Suzumi.
okay.
Yeah.
Sando.
It's like, I feel
Suzumi
like
is very good. She's really
She's
good.
awesome.
she's good.
Kaden Lee did not convince me there would be seal of approval, I gotta be honest.
Well, yeah,
I
he's never
have
watched them,
actually
so-
heard of that team, and I've heard of both of them, and I know that they're good.
If
I've
Cade,
heard
I think
of
I've
them.
watched.
oh, there you
I've
go.
watched-
If Caden has heard of them, crossover appeal. Daisy
I've heard of
Monkey's
I've heard of Wingori too.
Listen, people in the chat, do we consider Sayoriano and Natsupoi a team?
pick. I don't know.
Tech 6.
I don't think you do, to be honest with you.
But they've teamed multiple times.
Yeah, but they're like
I will
singles.
say I would take.
You know,
I would take Daisy Monkey.
let's do Daisy Monkey, bro.
Chat, give me the answers.
I have seen both.
If Sayoriano and Natsupoi are a team, we're taking them. Eat me.
Caden's very
just
excited about Daisy Monkey.
He's
I
never
like
seen them.
them.
He's
Suzumi-
very
I
excited.
need to inform people in the chat. If there's nobody informed, then I'm fucked.
Colt said Daisy Monkey, good name.
All right, take them. Then.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we've done it.
Tags were tough. Were tough to get through. Tags were a rough spot for us.
They were.
Right, I just want to be clear, as if you made it to this point in the video, you're not happy with the picks. Literally, not one person on the screen is fully happy with the picks. Please, just you don't have to tell us. Just now, when we get done here, feel free to comment your picks. That's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do not attack me for Daisy Monkey being picked. Right? We were 2-8. I don't know. I was just letting the kids do their thing. Right?
Yeah.
We were a team there, guys. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you run the play. All right.
All right.
This is what we got.
Under
Yes?
30, right, Joe? Let's get going.
I knew there was a chance, bro, but I had it in my back pocket. We'll do that another time. This was fun. Right, here's what we've got. Okay, here's what we've got. Our male wrestlers are Hangman and Page, Gunter, Andrade, Obafemi, Samoa Joe, Javon Evans, Jet Speed, the Young Bucks, and the FTR.
That's a good fucking division right there. That's a good division.
I think it is really good.
Yeah,
Very
they're-
balanced. Very balanced.
As much as the masses seem to be against the Andrade pick, I think like
Taichi.
that he, we didn't want to pick someone that we wanted to be the world champion, did we? You know what I'm saying?
And Andrade's a different flavor to add in there too. Different style of grappler.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what?
I like
You know
it.
what, Joe? We could always bring in Taichi to run Taichi versus Andrade.
Yeah, true. The jet speed thing was a lot. That was aggressive, but I understand. No, I respect it. Elsewhere, a women's wrestling roster, a women's division, I should say, is Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, Bozilla, Asuka, Lash Legend, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and Daisy Monkey. I think we've done all right here, to be fair.
I like it.
Yeah, pretty good roster.
Chat, what do you think? How did we do? Tell us while I do that. Jumanji sent a super chat. We're getting a graphic on Twitter for this after. We're absolutely not. No, Rice is on vacation and has too much stuff going on without me giving him this assignment. Also, imagine the replies. Please, God, no.
Yeah, no, please.
Diabolical.
God.
So, yeah, it would be cool to look at, but it would really be a very bad idea. Thank you, Jumanji Hunter. Cal. This is in regards to the prospect talk, I believe. The horror. It has to be said, legitimately, Kaden Lee's performance during the prospect thing was genuinely one of the most disgraceful things ever done on the show.
Yeah.
Changed his definition of it like 18 different times. At one point declared age doesn't matter, which was unbelievable. Like,
Dude,
I mean,
Joe,
I get his point to an extent, but like, it's still obviously it matters, somewhat. It's prospects, right?
Listen,
I would like
he's-
to throw this out there real quick, if you don't mind. Sorry about that. I just would like people to know, if I'm ranking the worst things to ever happen on the Grin, Kaden Lee owns a lot of those top spots. I would just like put that out there. Think about that for a second.
he looks at wrestling like a Republican. If it doesn't fit his agenda, he just changes the definition of whatever his fuck he's talking about.
He does do that, you're right.
It's true.
Every time. Also, age doesn't matter to him. So,
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
All right, we could have let that last one out, but
I'm just saying.
Right.
It's the bill.
Thank you, Cal. And Jumanji
Gonna
Hunter
start
gifted
bringing up
another 10
My God.
memberships.
wow.
Stress again,
He's
folks.
beast.
If you got one of these, please thank Jumanji Hunter. Very thankful for the support. We appreciate it. Too kind. Far too kind.
Mhm.
Gifting memberships left and right. What a night, fellas. What a night. I think this is going to be a controversial one. I think some people got a bit carried away at times. Not me. I don't know why Bob was so aggressive about the Andrade thing.
Yeah.
I will, Joe. I'm actually like pretty confident that until the tag teams, I didn't have a single wrestler that I supported go through.
Yeah.
Good.
You said Tai Chi at one point. What do you
Yeah,
want to do with
man, my
that?
Taichi, he fucking rules.
You went. Oh, who do you want as your like underneath guy?
Eddie Kingston.
See,
I said Taichi.
that's the thing, and that's what people were going to miss when they just look at the history books and they read the results. The way that working babyface category started was terribly distressing. I mean, Kaden legitimately goes, I know he's a terrible pick and doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to pick Eddie Kingston. And we were like, well, that's just a wasted vote. And then he literally yelled back at us, shut the fuck up, shut up, fat boy, shut up, you piece of shit. And then he went, I don't care. And he started shrugging at us. It was, honestly, that will stick with me. That'll live long in the memory, that will.
It was
That
jarring.
was sad.
Yeah.
It's jarring. That's what it was.
Look at Kaden Lee differently. You know,
Fucking right. Right, let's do some plugs. Let's get on out of here.
this right wing slant.
Buster, this Sunday. Pro time capsule, brother.
We're doing Pure Time Capsule Aja Kong. That'll be Sunday at some point. I don't know what time. I know, but that I'm going to see Fantastic Four. Depends what time I get back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Could be.
I'm going at 8:30. By the way.
I know. We'll have to figure it out. But at some point that's happening. Anything else? I'm trying to think. I don't believe so.
We got ourselves a big week next week.
Next weekend
Yes.
is SummerSlam and just SummerSlam both days, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to move Grabscast, and also I might not be able to do that because my mom might be coming. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I think one of those shows is going to be free. The other will be for our Grinner Circle members. I think Saturday's going to have Oracle and Sunday's going to have Manny. So
Beautiful.
before I pass the ball to Nova, I just want to quickly say, as we mentioned, Pro Time Capsule, Monday, Buster and I are doing Full Sail Behind.
Mhm.
Tuesday is the Retro Pay-Per-View. Grin Along poll goes up for that tomorrow. Wednesday is the SummerSlam preview. Thursday is School of Wrestling. Friday
Matches?
is Friday, not part of my job description. Friday is August 1 morning, in which we're going to put a lineup together to put lists of their top 10 most disappointing or just sad wrestling moments to celebrate August 1. And then, as I mentioned, the SummerSlam. All right, Novi, you got a video coming up tomorrow, mate?
I do. I have a video. If you guys remember way back when, there were 3 wrestlers that entered AEW. They were named Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Lee Moriarty. I'm kind of analyzing where they've spent their time in the last 3 years and where they look to spend their time in the future. When I say the killers, I do not include Hook in that because it feels spiritually incorrect. So look out for that. It ended up being like 24 minutes long. So God bless. Lock in.
My God. All right, folks, check that out. Also, check out Grim Possibilities yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
True.
That was
Great.
cool.
Great episode.
Yeah, I was happy with it. It was cool. Go give that a watch if you're in the mood for some Hogan content, I guess. Kaden Lee, what do you want to promote?
I don't really have anything going on. Just kind of showing up,
Happy Gilmore.
doing my thing.
Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Happy Gilmore 2 released yesterday now on July 25th, 2025 on Netflix. Use code LNG when you sign up and go. You only have access to Happy Gilmore 2. Go see Maxwell Jacob Friedman and his ass that is in the film.
Bob?
Yeah, don't turn Happy Gilmore 2 off after 15 minutes. Funny movie. You'll enjoy it.
Correct.
Um,
Correct.
Wednesday, Joe said SummerSlam preview. I will be here for that. Next Friday, I'll be here to make a list of lowest moments of my fandom, which I believe I got 20 already. So we're gonna have to cut it down a little bit.
Bro, you have to keep all 20, Bob. We cannot lose Bob content, please.
But yeah, I'm fired up for that. So good time.
Fuck. That list is going to be so fun to put together. Oh my God.
Yeah, there you
Very
go.
ready for that.
All right.
Oh, that's a good idea, Joe. You try to watch more of Happy Gilmore 2 than I did. It's a new challenge.
I think most people will be able to pull that off, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We have 10 more,
know, man.
my goodness.
Jesus.
10 more
What a
gifted
beast.
memberships, LNG Gold memberships gifted to 10 more Grinners via Jumanji Hunter. Very, very thankful, very, very appreciative. Tonight has been awesome. Jumanji Hunter, a big part of that. Supporting us with these memberships, paying for Caden's emerging drug addiction. And we are very, very thankful for that.
Fucking real.
Thank you very much, Jumanji Hunter. Thank you also to the names listed below, all of which are Grinner Gold members. If you haven't already, please do like this video as Bob informed you throughout odd numbers, things of that nature. We're going to do this again at some point for grapplers under 30.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do different variations of this. This was a hell of a time. And, yeah, next week we talk about terribly disappointing wrestling moments in the name of August 1. All right, folks. Have yourselves a great evening, great weekend. Keep grinning, all how. Enjoy this outro. Goodbye.